I just want to modify my downtime. So like towards the end of the end of the downtime, I want to see if I could find a pan flute to buy.
Streams up.
Pan flute? Yeah, man.
Oh, dirty dungeon.
I don't know. You can take away whatever gold it was like to subtract from the work hours.
Oh
but
shit!
I just want to find a pan flute.
Oh, that's
How much it
perfect.
costs?
I have a proficiency with the drum. we can have a band.
Probably don't even have enough gold for it, but yeah, I just want to see.
You probably do, honestly. It's not like second edition where everything's expensive as, plastic surgery.
Yeah. I remember dirty plate armor was like 600 gold.
35.
Plate armor's
35?
35
Yeah.
gold. Oh no, you're talking about.
Do I need to
No,
roll
not
for
plate
that, or
armor.
can I just buy it?
Wait, did you say plate armor or pan flute? Maybe I misheard
pan
you.
flute.
No, he said pan flute. No.
Okay.
I was referencing our last session in which our plate armor, like one set, was 600 gold.
Do I need to roll anything for that, or do I just buy it straight out? Like
Yeah, you just buy it straight out.
I don't think
Alright.
that's an unusual.
It's
thing.
pretty-
Three and pan flute.
Huh?
What's up, dirty?
I don't think that's an unusual.
It is indeed.
place.
It is. I just put out a random number. Because I really didn't feel like Googling it.
Yeah.
So for all of you that weren't in the chat last time, Nahom used his wish.
Yeah.
He wished for what was it, 1,000 platinum or?
It was 2,000 platinum, and can I tell them?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you see that gold circle right below that black thing in the middle of the map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where my gold is.
Well, too bad for you.
It's in a backpack at the bottom of the ocean. I'm sorry, it was 2,000 platinum. Sorry. So, if anyone helps to get it, they get an even cut of it.
Okay.
Mm,
So
That's
Yeah.
20,000 gold.
anyway, so we last set off. It's been a month. The party reconvenes to set off on their journey. Is there anything anyone wants to buy before we leave?
No.
No?
Magic great
Can I
axe.
bring along my lover? Not as like a combat
Okay.
companion, but just as a
Yeah, that's fine.
You're gonna have Javis and your lover.
and my giant owl.
Hey, he's having a threesome now.
Oh my god, no, Jarvis holds the balls. Okay. So,
The owl holds my back. Wait, never mind.
wait, oh my god.
continue before
He
this.
helps you push.
Yeah. Sure, why
My
not?
back's getting tired. I need you to pump for me. The owl's just pushing your back in.
So so you have a boat and a bottle. Are you gonna go to port, or are you just gonna walk to water? What y'all doing?
Wait, where were we going again? I forgot.
We're going. Okay. The guild leader told us that one of the other two missing, I think, divinities, or what
Three.
their name was. The others. No, the
Oh,
other. I
yeah,
thought
we're
there was.
going to the big black thing.
I thought there were 5 divinities, and he thinks the other. We already found 2 of them, but the last 3 he thinks are in the giant city that makes up the whole entire island. in the
He
segment
Yeah.
wants
of
us
this.
to basically explore it, then report back to him.
Yes. It's a
I
month-long
think,
mission.
So as far as like the boat and the bottle going to a dock, so we need this thing to either be in a dock or deep ocean.
Mhm.
So I think,
think
we should
docks.
probably best with the dock. Is there ever going to be a dock that like a whole ship will be pulled up to in this world, or is it like you can only row up to it? So do we need to like?
Oh no! Water deep, man. You're good.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can go water deep. I mean, it's gonna be about 2-day travel, but you can do it.
What do you guys think? We go to water
If you-
deep?
I'm down for it. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
We can stop and go see Percan.
I agree, trademark.
I was thinking we go probably like this way. That way, not this way.
Can't you have the eagle fly over the water? It doesn't matter. It really
The
doesn't.
owl? I mean, he can't. I can't have everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
the first option going below.
I mean, you could use your rug.
Yeah. Wait. How much pounds can it support?
500.
500. Oh, okay. It's just me on that rug. Like we need another person who wants to get on with the rug.
You should hover above the boat.
Who weighs 100 pounds?
You should just hover
I do.
above the boat.
Do you really? All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Me and Tia.
Oh wait, I weigh 110.
Nope.
Rip.
207.
Rip. Okay. So
144.
I am
Oh wait, I
sitting
weigh
on the
100
rug.
pounds exactly.
All right, cool then. Me and T are on the rug, just flying across the land while everyone's walking.
Wait. I'm scared of heights.
We can 10 feet above the ground.
That's
Where's
far
hovering?
enough to hurt me.
We're not gonna fall.
I don't know.
I travel on foot like a
Alright.
normal person with my giant owl hovering overhead.
Okay.
That's wasteful.
I just walk because I'm like, you guys, it's quite lazy. Alright, whatever.
I can show you the world.
I'll walk
Sing in
with
the
my
arms
new,
of the angel for me, Sin.
Oh,
while we walk.
I'll walk with my new kitten parrot that I have on my shoulder right now.
We have a cat?
Yeah.
She just said that.
I thought you meant in real
Look at the
life.
animal in Brittany's chat, the animal channel. Got her today.
It's that black thing.
I think we have an encounter, possibly. Maybe not.
No, actually, you're
Jake,
fine.
don't you
You
find
actually,
squirrels?
No, I thought you
yeah,
meant
dude.
in game. I thought you meant like out of game, like so.
Yeah,
Yeah, out of game, I have a key cat.
Wait a minute,
anywho,
Waiting.
Jake. You have
you'll
like
actually-
No.
you have a sugar thing.
No.
Boy.
No,
Jesus
stop.
Boy.
Christ.
Sorry.
So you actually find a shortcut on your way, and you make it in half a day quicker than you thought you would.
Ooh.
Cool.
Nice.
So it's about noonish. What would have been day 2. Do you go straight for the water? You're actually in a sizable city at this point. If you want to buy anything, or if you want to continue, go for it. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
It's all good,
I
man.
think we have our mission. I don't think we should lollygag.
What's our food supply like?
Oh, I
That is a
know.
good question.
I was gonna say you probably should already restock back up. We did have a month to prepare for this.
Yeah, it's not like those
Have a good
vampires
bit of
for
ration.
eating. But like, I have like 1-2 weeks rations. I don't think it's like enough.
I got my Reynard voice ready. Son of a-
Okay. Okay, so you make it to a dock. You find an empty one. The dock attendant tells you to own this space where you can pull up here every time. Don't have to look for an open space. It'd be 100 gold.
Just flat or like a yearly
Yep.
rate?
Wait.
100 gold, life for the lifetime.
Wait,
He will hand you the deed.
can we put the
Alright.
boat back in the bottle?
Yeah,
Yeah, can
Absolutely.
we put the boat back in the bottle?
absolutely.
Who
Wait,
wants-
so do we need a dock? Like, I don't mind splitting it if you
Um,
guys want one.
Well, no, I'm just gonna go up to the guy, give him the 100 gold.
Okay.
He hands me the deed.
Well,
He hands you-
I didn't spend all my money on crazy stuff like you guys did.
like
I
me,
have money.
my magic ring.
Let me look at the speed of a galleon to see how long it's actually going to take y'all to get there.
All right, and I
Right.
have the boat deed. Okay.
I have a
yeah,
lot
you
of stuff in
saw
my
it.
inventory. I probably don't
Let's
need all
see. I did give y'all a crew, correct? Yeah,
Yes.
those. Yes.
Crew of
Yeah,
vampires.
I did. Hey, that's cool. They're daywalkers.
It's time to start.
You aren't-
spending the crew.
Oh my
You
God.
don't have any cargo.
I got right.
You could travel movement speed of 90. So yeah, you'd probably get to the island in 2.5 days.
Oh yeah, so we're good.
Being honest, I do have a little
Um,
junk in my.
Oh,
Speaking of junk in your trunk, Dirty-
That are planned.
If we're all ready, I'm not in any rush. but-
Doesn't matter to me.
What's up?
Reynard,
Circle?
would you mind holding this hempen rope into your bag of holding?
Would I mind holding your rope?
Yes.
You could
Don't
give
pull
me
too
some
hard.
strands, and we could join a gang called the Rope Gang.
Oh man.
I would just like to hold this in your bag.
Hey,
Yeet.
Are you
10
gonna
weight
do it?
off of my freaking
can you
bag.
just keep it on your character sheet.
I will.
Just put a note on it that hey,
Yeah, I
Dirty
will, I
has
will.
it.
Wait, hold on.
so-
I don't want it to affect my weight though. That's why I
I
did it.
forgot to say I put on my pirate outfit while we were traveling.
Absolutely.
You bought a pirate outfit?
Yeah.
Absolutely, he did.
Why would I not?
What are these strange people I hang out with?
All right.
Okay.
By the way, Jake, this sure, yes, they are. Thank you. So you make it After day 1, you make it here. Let me drop a boat. That would be probably smart, right? Right.
Yes.
No.
I want the boat to be from Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right, hold on.
If I can find one,
Did you have the expanding one from last time?
I actually don't have that file anymore for some reason.
Oh.
Here, this will have to do.
Who wants to be blessed by Bahamut?
What? What?
Ooh, that hurt.
Read.
Does anybody want a Bahamut blessing?
What does that do?
What?
It's a blessing.
It's just a blessing? Does the blessing do anything
Yeah.
specific?
It blesses you.
I'll take it, I guess.
I mean, are you sneezing?
No, I'm gonna take my holy symbol, put it in front of Bullrog's face, and then spit on it, and you're blessed.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm a dumb
Spicy.
person. I say thank you.
Like-
I just- I go about
Instantly
my
loses
day.
his powers for disrespecting his god. Jeez.
Ooh.
Rough.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oof.
Do
I'm
100.
keeping tally. I'm keeping tally. All right. So you make it about there day 1. As you're heading there day 2. Ooh, spicy.
The Kraken.
Spicy? Is that what you just said?
Yep.
Hydra.
Spicy memes.
Spicy.
As you wake up in the morning, setting sail, we'll say at this point y'all are about here. The sky begins to open up. The waves begin to grow stronger. The rain feels very peculiar. Anyone who always has Detect Magic up, and I assume anyone who has Detect Magic does, can tell that the rain is magical.
Is it acid rain? What kind of rain is it?
No. Do you check?
I don't have detect magic ready.
I don't either.
Or even as a spell.
Someone has it.
I never learned it.
Who? Someone has it.
Pretty sure Orlo does.
Yeah. Orlo's the only one who sees this. Then sorry, I assumed you had it too. That's weird.
No, I didn't.
But you feel, like I said, you notice this rain is magical. You're how you can feel good and evil. You feel strongly about this. Like this probably isn't good.
This is a bad feeling.
Right.
It's like he's just hissing.
Alright, guys, so I have a tingling in my stomach.
My
I think it's
balls.
a bad.
Rain bad.
Just be prepared. Be prepared.
I go
Is
into.
there like a under part of the ship?
Oh yeah,
That's what-
yeah. Of
that's
course,
what
there's a
I say.
galley.
I'm heading right underneath there.
I fall asleep.
All right. Anyone staying out in the rain?
Nope, I'm going down
I-
too.
My
Ask-
cloak's getting wet.
Before I
Wait.
head down, I ask one of our vampire or sailors if he's ever seen anything like this before.
As you're asking him,
Oh boy.
This.
he turns to stone.
I run down.
Oh.
I run down. I run as fast as I can down into the.
Yeah, it's time to get
I was
off.
already on my way downstairs before he
I was
started
right
running.
down there. I'm peeking from under the galley.
Who's steering the ship then?
Let me see if anyone makes it.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
This is
our
how
crew's
hard-
dead.
All those are good numbers. A
Alright,
lot of those are
alright.
good numbers.
I would like to put I'd like
Oh
to
my
put
god.
Why didn't you just roll like a multiple dice and you just counted it?
1, 2.
can I
Totals
put that on the pilot or the
Captain?
captain?
Yeah, you can do that.
I take it my giant. Do I roll something for my giant owl? Because he's not fitting down this bitch.
Probably so. 1d, or it's Constitution check.
Just sinks to the bottom
God,
of the
I gotta
ocean.
go look at this.
Just like a fucking pebble. He's like turns the stone, just immediately dives down to the bottom.
So out of your 20 crewmen, 5 of them are not stoned.
Oh,
Wow. Is that enough to handle the ship though?
Not well.
Oh shit.
well, this ship has oars. Are the oars down below?
Yes, but they're operated magically.
Oh, that's awesome.
What?
So I guess the steering and like navigating.
Take
is
a
like
Somebody
giant
the
owl.
problem.
Good call with the captain.
Take a giant owl, stony stone.
My mage hand
Yeah,
can handle
stone.
100 pounds.
Where would you say your giant? Is he like in the roost or whatever?
Probably as soon as I saw that guy turn to stone, he was flying above me until I hit the bottom of the deck.
Okay, he would be flying at about how high?
Just like probably 20 feet above me, 30 feet, however high the ship
Uh,
mast is.
Let's see. Hardness of stone is 20.
Oh Jesus
so-
Christ! I'm gonna wreck the ship. Ah! I just cannonball this.
What?
Oh no.
Flying giant owl falls down into the
There's
ship.
a stone.
Ooh,
Boom.
okay. The boat survives the fall. I mean, there's a little crack in the wood, and your owl itself, like the statue's made out of it, was crackled. Like it's not destroyed, but it definitely took some damage.
All right.
Oh,
Ow.
okay.
I just spell it. Does the statue disappear?
Yes.
Since it's cracked, is it gonna wake up with a broken neck? It's like, just- there is no worse type of pain.
Jesus.
Your captain, or the captain of the, well, I guess it'd be the first mate since the owner of the ship would be the captain. We haven't figured out who's the owner yet, but we'll talk about that later. He suggests that we try to make land.
Okay.
We are near a big island.
Yeah, we're right here. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
I suggest that to everyone else.
I
It's a
speak
big
up.
island to the side.
It's a trap.
Does anyone happen to know what this island's all about here to our right?
nope.
He
Seems to
pulls
be
up
probably
his
just a
sea
big
chart.
island in the ocean.
He pulls up his sea chart and looks at it. He says there's a village on the island and a volcano. That's about it.
A volcano?
Yes.
Is
It's
this-
been dormant for years.
How about
That's
the
what I thought.
village?
That's a relief. I said we get on it.
I don't know what the luck y'all are having so far.
As captain of this vessel, and I look to my captain's hat. I agree with the crew. We should make land.
God.
I was just making a suggestion.
Like I do a face palm, but I kind of also agree with Dirty. Like yeah. we
You
need to
face
make
palm and
land.
then nod.
Yeah, like yeah, whatever. In quotations, the captain says.
Oh.
I
Let
stroke
me
my
add a
hat.
dot for the village.
Stroke my hat.
Let's see.
Stroking your hat.
We thought this was gonna be hyper a little.
We just see him in the captain's quarters, just like rubbing his
You
hat.
know what this square will have to do? There
Oh.
we go.
It's a big village. It even goes outside the water.
It looks like an indentation on the map. That should,
It
that should
does,
better.
yeah, it kind of does. Like a big,
Like a
quarry.
divot.
It's a big
I
quarry.
need to actually go in and finish the map. I just have been too lazy. But for now, that's where the village is. Good.
The great gold,
Damn
the
it, I'm
great
gonna have to
golden tower
remember it
of
by-
the Dark Sea.
Oh, okay. So do y'all head for the village? Do you seek shelter in the boat? What y'all doing?
Is
I go
it
to the
so
village.
raining?
Yes, it is.
I
I
was
stay,
gonna
I
say-
stay
Oh.
below deck.
I stay in a boat. Yeah, I ain't going out in no rain.
Okay.
Wait, is it affecting? Is the rain affecting the boat like at all?
No, the boat's magical.
How about any? Okay,
So we
You know what? Yeah.
we made land on the.
Yeah, you made land at this point, and the storm lets up.
I go to the village. It's still raining though, lightly, right?
No, it's done.
Okay, cool. So I go to the village.
Okay.
I suppose
Anyone
I'll-
going to?
Yeah, I'll go. If he's going to the
I'll
village.
go along.
Everybody,
I'll
let's
follow
go.
Gion.
Not
Gion. How do you spell it? How do you? It says Gion
It's
in my
Bull.
Discord.
Can I
Oh,
bottle? Can I bottle our boat?
Fix your Discord.
Yeah, man.
I bottle our boat.
With us
Okay.
in it? Yeah, I was gonna say wait.
Not with you in it, but I mean, are you guys staying on
okay.
it? I don't know. If you guys.
Is it raining still?
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm getting off.
Yeah, I'll get off too.
Context clues, women.
All right.
Kidding.
You make it. You make it to the village. It seems deserted at the moment, from what you can tell.
Is there anything valuable in the village that I see?
That you see.
About how many houses? About how many buildings are there?
Like, are there,
how
like,
big is
shops?
this?
A total of about 12 buildings, one being a giant church, one being clearly a shop of some sort, and in the middle of the village there's a giant rock in the shape of a cube.
Is anyone
I go to the
there?
shop.
I head for the shop.
Hello?
Yeah, same.
Too.
Hello.
I head for the shop.
Alright, we're gonna do this one at a time. We're gonna do this one at a time. Reynald's calling out. Tia, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna. No, I'm just gonna walk the streets. I don't want to go in any building.
Okay. She's walking the streets. Anyone else doing anything?
I laughed at the
I
fact
go
she
in-
just called herself a streetwalker.
All right. So Orlo, what are you doing? Sorry.
I'm going to the church.
Okay. You head for the church. As you guys are walking around the town, you didn't apparent as you're walking in, but as you walk into the town, you can clearly tell that everybody in this town has been turned to stone.
Oh, the storm got him.
That's awesome.
Rough week.
But but comparatively to like your crew, these statues have been weathered, like they've been here for a while.
Bad area.
Can I tell if the stone's cursed or not? Like, is it a curse?
No, it just appeared to be a normal stone.
Oh, so
Like the person is the person cursed that's turned into stone?
Oh, no, they're just petrified. It's not a curse.
Okay.
all right, cool.
So walking the streets, you see people, trying to run from the rain and statue-esque. Someone holding their doors. A mother trying to shield their daughter from the rain. Both of them got stoned. Just a sad display.
I begin to break the pinky off of the left pinky off of most statues.
Why?
When you go to do it, as you do it to the first one, the statue just crumbles.
I stopped doing that. I just killed someone. Oh god, it was.
I do some children.
Oh, God.
But I want to go inspect this giant
I look out
cube
the window of the
thing.
shop
Okay.
as
Wait,
Radar
wait.
breaks the stone.
Wait, Tia, what?
That was sin.
Oh, sorry, I'm Sin. I'm sorry.
I go and suspect this giant cube thingamabobber statue.
Okay. It's made out of rock. You could probably climb if you tried. Orlo, who goes into the church, finds someone still alive.
Oh,
But we'll get back to that. You do what with the rock?
I poke my pointy end of my staff to the cube.
You hear I don't have anything to make the noise with, but you poke it and you just hear a dunk. It's like you're hitting a stick up against a rock.
All right, and I'm like, I do like the motion. I'm keeping my eyes on you, cube.
Okay.
Eyes pop out of the
That's all I
cube.
do. I know.
Orlo, you find an older gentleman in the church praying.
And we go praise Bahamut. How are you,
Okay.
sir? How did you survive?
Fuck, there's an 8. Anyway,
Leave it alone. This is me having my fun.
anyway, he tells you he was the only one inside during the initial rain. The town was having a festival the day the first rain came.
Does anyone have like the spell magic or anything for it? Like, is it something that they can do?
It's probably a flesh to stone spell. Or stone
There
to
is.
flesh. Sorry.
Stone to flesh, flesh to liquid, liquid to cream.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you heard me.
Okay.
Turn milk into yogurt.
Cream.
No, excuse me. Okay, so
poured coffee.
it's flesh to stone, stone to mud, mud to liquid, liquid to cream. Excuse me. That's the correct order.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anyway, and that's what he tells you, that they were having a festival, and he just happened to be the only one inside at the time the first rain happened.
Oh shit.
Is he injured at all?
No, he looks aged. You can definitely tell that his clothes doesn't fit him. And from the statues that you saw outside, the first rain probably happened years upon years ago.
I'm gonna ask him how long has the city been petrified.
26 years.
Holy shit.
All right, I'm just gonna yell. I was like, "Hey guys, y'all might want to come here."
Everybody roll perception.
Okie
No.
dokie.
I'm not leaving. I want to stay.
I was in the shop, but I'll see if I
Oh,
can.
look at that!
I mean, I assume this has been looted if it's been stoned for 26 years. Like, people have probably been.
Oh, I heard it, but
Holy
I
wow.
shit.
I heard it.
I don't hear
I
anything.
ignore it though.
Everyone who beat a 15 heard it.
And I ignore it.
Okay.
Busy making out with my shield main.
Okay. Why not?
I tap
Oh,
rain.
wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Did she get turned into stone?
No.
Okay.
Who gets turned to stone?
The shield maiden. I was
Oh.
wondering if or if not. Like,
No,
Well,
she
I
used the
kinda-
shield as an umbrella.
I kind of tap on Raynard's shoulder, and I kind of motion him with my ear, and then point towards the church.
Follow us
Like
to the
motion
door?
for him to come.
Why would I go there? Could you speak up a little bit?
Hold on, I'm eating a burrito. It's really hot.
Orlo's yelling for us.
I tap
Oh.
Bullrog on the shoulder, saying, "I don't know if you heard that, but it's like Orlo needs something. Needs us."
Hopefully,
I heard it. What am I gonna do about it? Not my problem.
hopefully it didn't get a little too rocky in there.
Just no.
Perfect. All right. And whoever's inquiring about the shop, you find a store. Most of the armor's been rusted. Anything really good's been looted. I mean, if you want to try to search, go for it.
I search.
I want to make a quick search before, before it's perception,
Not
Yep.
sure was searching.
Or no, investigation.
investigation.
Oh, it's intelligence. Ugh.
What I find?
Nothing. Ooh, not you. No.
You found
Oh.
yourself. You look down and you look at your feet. And I'm like, oh, there's me.
I gotta pick. I should
Essentially.
pick up my own feet.
You lose one of your magic
Oh.
axes in the store.
So did you get that?
You lose a coin in there. No, but what did I find?
No.
If I did.
You find a couple of whetstones that haven't been looted. A bottle of mysterious liquid. That's about it.
I'll take the bottle.
Okay.
I take the bottle and then I head towards the church where Lo was yelling.
Drink it, no balls.
And Balrog, for everyone who's wondering, what happens is he bends over to start rummaging through stuff. His one of his axe falls off his back, and as he's rummaging, he finds the axe, and he's like, "Oh shit, a cool axe, just like the one I have."
Yay,
Nice.
new axe. Where's my axe?
Me, Mineral.
Anywho, yeah,
Wait,
everybody.
what color is this potion that he's got?
What's the word I'm looking at? Not fluorescent.
Is it
God.
clear? Is it just clear?
Not clear. It's between clear, an opaque
Neon?
white liquid. An opaque white liquid.
Oh,
Gotcha,
you found a jar of cum.
Pretty much.
He's
I'll
right
keep it
back.
in my inventory either way.
The old man in the church been saving up for when a shield maiden comes with a sword.
Say you won't drink it fast.
Hey, I have 2 mysterious
All right,
potions in mine.
So
I'll see when
do we all go to the church? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
heading that way.
Okay.
I go to the church too because I didn't.
Yeah.
All right,
just start trying.
there's Orlo and an old man.
Hello, old timer. How does it do?
As well as I can.
Does he have the social skills for what's it called, sarcasm?
I don't know. Does he?
Shut the fuck up! Stop the sarcasm. I'm kidding.
I guess you could say it got a little rocky out there, huh, old man?
Open
You
the-
could say that. You could say that. He seems hurt.
I tap Orlo and ask, what's this guy's deal? Who is he?
What the fuck is this shit? Get out of here. Quit drawing on my fucking map.
I was drawing our path. I was gonna draw like our full path.
No. He
Get ignored
just-
by Orlo.
Orlo. What do you say? Are you asking Orlo or the old fuck?
I'm
I'm
asking
sorry.
Orlo.
Okay.
Here's a dude. He stayed in the church. Everybody else turned his tongue. Apparently, he's been here a while. That's all I know.
Oh. Hey, old man. You know what caused the rain? The stone rain, that is.
Magic? He looks at you like you're a dumb motherfucker. I mean, hello?
All right.
I'm
Obviously,
kinda
fucking
looking
magic.
with concern and like wondering like, does this guy need help? Like doing something?
He tells you that he's already accepted his fate. He was contemplating walking out in the rain. When it started raining, he just couldn't muster up the guts. He tells you that somewhere in the city, there is a potion, supposedly, that can unpetrify any creature.
Don't tell him about that potion. Hope we just use that on the
Yeah, no, I just stay silent.
You're saying you want to die?
In a roundabout way.
Would you look behind you for a moment?
No, I'm gonna get in between him.
He wants to die.
I don't. It doesn't matter.
I don't know if you guys saw that roll.
Are you attacking him while I like?
If anybody attacks, I'm prepared.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Orlo, roll me a dexterity. I just want to see something.
Oh my god.
I was going to kill him, but I guess I've been beaten to the punch through a roll.
Okay, so Orlo, you don't quite make it in time, and man just kind of just decapitates the man.
Oh no!
Blood spewing all over this church.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh!
it's just
Horrible.
He said he wanted to die, and how could I not with that godly roll? That was an accident. How could I not with that godly roll right there?
does that hit you? I assume.
Me?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Not even close, actually.
Now, friends, companions, please relax. I try and step in between the two of them. If we could just calm down for just a moment. I think we need to think about this rationally. Now we can give him the proper funeral rites that he deserves, Orlo, like you wanted.
Jesus, he just decapitated him. I say double rock.
Well, no, as you're saying that, I'm already in the process of trying to like find rags or whatever to kind of wrap them in there because I was already gonna do like a proper burial for them.
I wipe off my axe with the
And I just give them the most devilish, evilest look at freaking
Bullrog.
Bullrog. I was like, bulldog. Wait, what?
Bulldog the Bullrog. Bullrog,
Okay. I was
Bulldog.
gonna say, yeah, change your name before I forget. Anyway, go ahead. All right, continue. I'm listening to the dialogue.
I was going to ask him if anyone important was in this village that happened to needing revived with a potion of unstoning. However, you seem to have literally cut off his head before I could speak to him. So
I take the potion out of my bag and say, I was gonna ask him how much of this potion you needed for each person, but I guess I will never know. I'll just keep this thing.
I search his body.
What? Freaking! I smack your hands away from it.
I search his body.
I smack your hands away from it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nahom, what alignment are you?
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah, let's drop that down to chaotic evil, shall we?
Oh, I'm
wow.
cool. I am.
No, yeah, you did. You did. Just
I am
kill someone.
okay with that.
you didn't even
Chaotic
wait to see if he was like cool with us killing him. You just
No,
killed
I'm
him.
neutral good. I was really bothered by what Bullrock
He
did. but
said
I'm
he
not gonna
wanted
attack
to
him for
die.
it.
I did him a
He didn't say
favor.
He wants.
If I
he
was
wants-
lawful good, I'd attack Bullrock.
They even asked like prisoners, like, how do you want to be? You know, like, what's your last meal gonna be? You want some time? You don't just like cut off people.
All right, but real quick though, would you be more nervous if you saw it coming? Of course you would be. But this, like, think about this mid-conversation, shunk.
But
Like
if,
I said,
but if he was nervous and he's like, well, I really don't want this to happen, then he had a choice in the matter. You just killed him.
well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a genie that just granted the wish. All right.
Oh my god.
Get back in your
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah, get back
Maybe
in your
wait.
bottle.
No, I get on my carpet after I
My
after this
God.
body. Did I find anything on his body?
Oh,
No, his body was already wrapped and I was already
Is it-
over it. Okay, I smack your hands away with my stick.
I hate to make a
Alright, fine.
terrorist joke here, but it's becoming.
Allahu Akbar.
I mean, you cut his
He's
head
like,
off.
you saw me guys decapitate that zombie earlier, but this is just too much.
All right.
I
So,
look at the body disgustingly, and I turn away.
so I assume we have a funeral for him. Does Orlo just like try and murder Bullrog the rest of the day? What happened with that?
yeah, I'm curious.
You'll see.
Okay.
Oh,
You can hear yourself, Bucko.
So, all right. So, you give this man a proper burial. You know, have Orlo do his thing, send his soul on, whatnot. The rain's still gone. You have a potion. The town's pretty much empty at this point, besides that rock in the middle of the village. What do y'all do?
I just stand by the grave because I'm like still like in awe of what just happened, and I'm just like, why the f do we have this guy on our team?
Real quick question: am I chaotic evil or just neutral evil?
Chaotic evil.
I'm chaotic evil now.
Yeah, you can only move down one step at a time. Otherwise, your character would go insane.
Okay, I see. Okay, so time for some RP. Which is the cutest statue you have?
God.
Oh my god!
That's his character.
You find a maiden running away that you find suitable.
I pick her up and take her to the boat.
The boat's shrunken. The boat's shrunken right now.
Is it?
I have it in the bottle in the bag of holding right now.
I'm just carrying it then. Fuck it. I can carry like 700 pounds.
I just shake my head in disappointment.
This is my life now. Anyway.
New group of friends, crazy friend.
Anywho, what were you? Oh yeah. All right. So, do y'all head on? Do you have? Well, Dirty doesn't have a way of seeing what the fuck that potion is, does he? Do you have Identify, Dirty?
Yeah. I just don't have
you
detect
could-
magic. You want me to
you can
spend an
figure
hour
out-
identifying?
If you want to, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll sit in the church and identify it for an hour if everyone's down.
Identify what now?
The potion that you got. Would you like me to identify it for an hour?
I'm just
Yeah,
like
sure.
keeping an
Take it.
eye on this big ass bull guy that just took a stone
identify it for an
statue.
hour.
It's a vial
nothing
of
break.
What?
Was it?
Continue.
Okay. It's a vial of angel's tears. They can cure any status ailment, whether it be petrification, poison, sleep, charm, ECT. Only takes about a drop to cure someone.
Drop?
Yep.
Oh, so we have one for everyone pretty much.
You have in the bottle 34 drops total, if you want to get an exact number.
So, my friends, we need to use the entire bottle to heal one person.
No, okay. I tell the group my plan. All right, we
I
don't
thought
need
it
to
was-
save everyone in this village. What we need to do is save all of our crew, and then we save like half the village.
My plan was to save that for a rainy day, since it can only affect one person, as I've said.
I thought it was like you only need one drop though.
I have not said.
Well, okay, so since he used the spell, he's the only one who knows that.
I am
Oh,
lying.
okay.
Your character has no idea.
But you don't have the ability to lie though.
Yes, he does. There's a check called a bluff. Am I correct?
I can't keep a secret, so I'll probably tell someone in the
Oh.
future that I lied. But I can lie. It's just like
Oh.
I can't continue to keep that according to my.
I don't know, man. A secret and a lie are two different animals.
I asked Reynard directly what it is because it's my potion. Like, bro,
That is
I'm just
correct.
wondering what potion
Oh.
is it?
It cures any ill effect given to you, as in turn to stone, eternally on fire, those kind of things.
Jesus Christ.
I
He
say
has
to
a
him,
-3 to deception. Anyway, sorry.
no, and I just say to him, well, we can.
Only if
Technically,
someone.
haven't lied yet.
Well, okay. The only time you have to roll that is if someone wants to try to look through your bullshit. Only if someone asks, will I make you roll that?
And plus, you never specified how much we need, so.
Well,
I
he
just
did,
look at the potion a bit that Reynard's holding, and I say, I'll believe it. But it's a question: do we use it on our crew, or do we use
Rainy
it
day
with
for
everyone
sure.
else?
Should save it for a rainy day.
I start scouting on every single villager. I'm like, who is the most important?
Guys, come on.
How many-
Just think. One day we
Right,
could be turned to stone. Do you guys want this potion for then?
I say we keep it.
How
I
many
say we
drop?
keep it.
How many drops is in like the whole thing? This is just out of game.
He said
I
34,
already
didn't
said
he?
34, yeah.
34. Okay, cool. Just
Write that down, sure.
But you don't know that.
I'm writing it
No,
down.
no,
on
I'm
my
just
thing.
saying, just so I know in general.
The vial's like halfway full. It's like a 120 milliliter bottle. It's like halfway full.
But
Alright,
no, out of all the people that I see, does anyone stand out that's statues?
I mean, most of them are weathered. You really can't even tell your face. Your gut tells you even if you were to unpetrify someone here, they probably wouldn't live a full or nice life. They probably would
They'd probably
die
turn
from
to
not having
stone
a
again.
mouth.
A lot of
They'd
these stones are weathered, I say to the whole group, and I think it would cause suffering if we unpetrified them, so I think we should keep this potion for ourselves.
It's like,
if I'm being honest.
I pick up the statue of like the girl I'm carrying. Hey, can we unpetrify this one?
Oh my god.
Can I punch him in the balls?
I grab him by both of his shoulders, and I tell him, I look at his eye, I tell him, no.
No? I drop it.
Mr. GM,
I just like, I'm holding it up, I drop it.
You didn't even take it from Reynard, did you?
you just break her?
Huh?
You break her?
We're not gonna save
You
him,
broke
so.
her.
Yep.
He's a person.
Reynard, would you like to keep it?
You're giving me the potion?
If you want. You're the one that
Absolutely,
knows
yes.
more about this.
So,
Yeah, you could have it.
Yeah, and vial of Angel's Tears.
Let me take that away from my inventory. Put it on your inventory.
Yep. I put angle tears. Oh no.
Angle. Yeah, I am your angle.
The tears of Anglo
I
Saxon.
can't either be your angle or your devil. Anyway, do you guys pack up and leave? You staying in town? You just gonna break everything?
I'm heading back. Like, I give like one more like prayer type thing of all these people, and then I am heading towards like the beach where we're gonna put down the boat.
Yeah, I'll put down the boat. As we go on the boat, I want to move all the statued vampires below deck if they haven't already.
I pause for a bit. I look at the cube, then I look at Orlo. Orlo, any way you could sense any magic from that giant cube in the center?
I've already declared it's not magical.
It's not magic. Oh,
I
never
already
mind.
poked it with a stick.
I
Never mind
kind of
then.
want to.
Did anybody look at it?
I kind of want to unfreeze the cube.
How tall are you, dude? How tall are you, Bullrug?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Let me double check. I think I'm like 7 feet.
Oh, never mind. Cube's about 10 feet tall, so never
Oh
mind.
hell no! Don't, like I'm still trying to stay in like the wilderness.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that like a
Wait,
giant
wait,
cube?
wait. You're a large-sized creature and you're only 7 feet?
Am I large size? Wait.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what's like the requirements? of being large
8 to
size?
10?
Oh, so should I just change that real quick?
I would, but you
I'm-
can't change it to 10 for
Damn,
meta
you'd be
reasons.
like double my height.
No. Okay. I'm literally just gonna make. I was 6'11", like because I'm 5'11" in real life. So I'm just gonna be like 9'11". Oh, I did not mean that. I'm just.
Hey, change your alignment to chaotic evil? No.
Oh my god.
Anyway. You load the vampires down to the bottom of the deck. You're working at half crew right now, so you're gonna be slower. Well, you're working at a fourth crew. Jeez. Anyway.
Could I secretly revive all the vampires with the potion that were stoned?
You probably could.
So there's 34 drops, right? That's how many you said?
Yeah, 15 crew members
Okay. So
that were stoned.
yeah, I do that. I do that secretly if I can.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say it happens because I don't feel like getting rolls from everyone,
Okay.
and I don't think anyone really give a fuck about looking at the vampires. So
Yeah.
yeah. So all right.
I think before we go, should we use on the cube?
What cube?
The cube.
The
in the
cube in the
middle of
center of town.
I feel like the cube in the center does have some significance, but
Does it
I
have a
wonder how many
mouth?
chops it
I'm
would take.
assuming we're putting
I
this in
already
like.
poked it with a stick. I mean, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, it's not like they're swallowing it. I think we're just dropping on just dropping on their heads or something.
What if we're unlocking
Like,
some great evil or something? Like we don't know what this cube. Like it's obviously not magical, but what if it's like an evil monster or something?
yeah, I'm just saying. Like I was thinking a pole.
Older, but square.
They're really strange object to put in the middle of it, unless it's just like a decoration.
Probably just a
Okay.
rock. Like you ever had seen like
Or-
big rocks or sometimes in the center.
Hey,
I know, but,
rocks are
like,
significant in D&D.
It could be. I don't know. It could be a gelatinous cube.
Why would we want to unrock that?
Well, aren't magic items usually?
Wouldn't that
Aren't
be some
gelatinous
shit?
cubes usually like they can't absorb magical items? I think. So
I
at the
was like,
center of them, it could be
did
there.
you not remember what happened the last time we came into a gelatinous cube?
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah, I was the only one over there, remember?
Yeah.
No,
you
I'm
do that.
saying
Whatever. Either way, I vote for no cube unstoning.
yeah.
Damn.
Nope.
Has anybody investigated it though?
Yeah, I poked it with a stick and everything, and I kept my eyes on it, and he's like, "Yeah, nothing." So I'm
It's a
like,
cube.
"All right, it's just a big giant cube rock."
All right. Yeah.
All right. So y'all leaving town?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Get back on your boat. Orla does his thing. Anywho, all right. You're working at full crew again. You get about here with the rest of the day. Let me roll. See if anything happens.
Kraken.
No. Okay. I will keep that in mind. And I
Okay.
do need to roll for an encounter as well. Okay, you're good.
Is this the same number as last time?
No, 45. Was the last one. All right, you make it to the island, no problems. Like I said, I need to finish this map, so
Yeah, I'm gonna need to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Didn't you just go
Oh,
to
cool.
the bathroom?
He's a small boy. Leave him alone.
Is that,
I'm just drawing. Don't worry
is
about
that
it.
like the city limits, maybe?
It's
that's
the
the
island or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go in and that program that you sent me or had me download and fix it later. This is for now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get rid of this big black spot too, and yeah, it'd be great. All right.
If you guys want, I could scout out the rest of the town, like with an animal.
Well, we already left town, that little town.
No. Like I mean, like yeah, I'm not town. I mean, like the city.
Oh.
So a city this big.
Yeah, it's probably we should all go.
No, not the whole city. I'm just saying, like, scout it out just to see what type of people live there. Shit
Wait,
like
where's
that.
the
Like,
city at?
Yeah,
Do we
go
know
ahead.
kind
Let me
of-
draw the white
100%,
is
go
the
for it.
city. So
Like I'm just
everything inside this white.
Why would you do that? It wouldn't be like
Hmm?
Sure that does it?
Holy crap,
Sounds
it's a
like
big
sneaky.
city. Pretty much income-
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
okay, let him go.
no, within no, you don't understand what I'm saying. I have let me just read it real quick. I have like beast sense and I have animal sense and
But this
forget
is
the
like a
second
city
thing
full
is.
of people, not animals.
I know, but like if you see like a rabbit or something like running across the street, do you immediately say that's not normal? Like it's just a fucking
No,
rabbit.
dirty. He makes perfect sense. Let him go scout.
Yeah, by himself, sure.
Yep.
I'm not going into the thing.
Dang.
Okay.
I'm just gonna talk
I'll
to an
let
animal.
the door
The
loud.
Minotaur goes out and scouts. He comes back. I saw a rabbit
Oh,
running
yeah,
through the
shit.
street. It was weird. Watch out.
No,
That's not
I can
right.
with the two spells I can use. I can talk to an animal, give it instructions, and then with the second spell, I can see through its perspective.
Okay,
Yeah,
furry.
but can you control it?
I can just give it instructions. All I can do is
feel
see
like
through its
you're
perspective.
smart enough to do that.
I'm a little like, I don't know. It seems odd. Bad
yeah.
idea.
How do you get magic?
Oh no, it's part of like my totem. Like since I use like the beast totems, it's part of like the totem. It's part of the totem thing.
It's up to you, y'all, how you want to do this.
Alright,
I
I'm
think
back.
we
What's
should all
happening?
travel together to the city. We shouldn't like split off and scout individually.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to
No.
split off. I just stay in the back of the group is all.
No, I was just gonna send the whatever. It doesn't matter. To be continued.
Give me 1 second.
I want the same spells for you. That's the question.
That's up
What
to you.
spells do you have?
Probably.
Oh, what spells do you have?
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Yeah, you got a lot of sexiness.
I'll stick with
I'm
them.
ready to attack
I will be
something.
right back.
So,
Like-
I have a feeling. I'm not sure what's like. There's supposed to be a city here, but it's probably going to be pretty weird. So I think we should approach everything cautiously.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree, trademark.
I agree. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Cut off people's heads.
no touching weird objects. No like being uncareful. Super safe.
And super.
That's why I want to scout you
quiet.
out first. Got you.
I think the bull thing should be in the back. You don't want to scare people.
Like, yeah, probably. Hey, how long? What does that shrink spell? How long does that last?
Mm-mm.
30.
Oh. Hello?
How long does that shrink spell last?
An amount of time.
All right.
Whoops. Accidental.
All right.
Alright.
Oh, sorry about that. Light. Who cast light and why? Or Ollie?
No,
why'd you cast
that was accidental.
Okay.
People are down the whole city. Duh.
There you go. No. Which way? Okay, so you land. I assume pick up the boat. Which way are you going? Yeah, you're just gonna go straight line, or are you gonna try a different way? Oh, yeah, I gotta roll something. Sorry.
It depends what we see. What do we see when we make shore on the island?
Give me 1 second. So.
One. Ooh.
Okay.
Thanks.
First off, when you first disembark, you notice it's a lot colder than it's been since you left. And you would know it's supposedly still summer.
Just coming.
Perhaps the weather is different here.
It's winter. It's winter.
Maybe. So as you travel inland, because that's a couple miles, so I'm assuming you travel. Hey, what?
I just want to be clear. I shrink the boat and bring it. I don't want
Okay. Anyhow, let me grab the Smurf.
What? Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Like, yeah.
I guess. Like half a second, I completely forgot about the Smurf thing.
All right, let me get rid of the boat. All right, takes you. How long would that take you? Where's the damn comb? Take you about 2-3 hours. You make it to the edge of the city. There is a giant wall.
What does the wall look like?
It's a stone wall about 4 or 5. Well, no, exact measurement. Excuse me, is 5 miles high.
Whoa.
There's cracks in the wall. There's places where you could easily walk through. But are you looking up? I mean, which way are you looking for description reasons?
I'm looking
Step
up,
the wall,
up
or-
along the mile-high wall.
You can see that the town goes.
Hello, guys? I disconnected for a second.
What the hell? Yeah. So
Yeah, I got disconnected too.
Discord fucked us up. All right, go ahead.
Okay. As you look up, I mean, you see the wall, and then from the wall, you continue seeing the city, and the city just kind of drifts on into the sky.
Jeez.
Could I reduce this wall?
You could. I mean,
That'd be
probably.
Awful.
Or you could walk through with the crack in the wall that I mentioned earlier.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Could I enlarge?
I mean, I like the way you think.
Could I enlarge the crack?
No, that's the real question, isn't it?
God.
Yeah, you can enlarge the crack. I'll allow it.
Ooh, tempting.
The wall gets
I think
is
I'll-
10 miles
I don't
now.
want to piss off whoever's inside the city.
Just gonna go inside that.
Well, how big
Like,
is the
like-
crack?
Yeah, how big is this?
I'm gonna say about 8 feet in width and about 12 feet in height.
That's a big ass crack.
I look to the Minotaur. Well, big bull creatures first.
Okay.
And that little of a voice, like, okay. Yeah.
I
I walk through.
You
I
walk
start
through,
walking in.
You walk through the crack, no issues. As you continue, you notice, hey, I've been walking for a while. By the time you get to the side, it's been a good 45 minutes.
I'm just walking.
Yep. And you end up on the other side.
What do I see? Paint me a word picture.
Paint you a word picture. Everything that you see is run down. It's older style architecture. Right in front of you, that looks like a slum area. To be honest with you,
I was more thinking like a futuristic city, if I'm going to be honest.
So, I have
joke's on you.
I have a guess as to the structure of the city. I'd like to tell everyone. I
Okay.
think my superior that the bottom rungs of the city are the crappy parts, and then farther up you go, the better it gets.
Oh, like Bong's. I can't pronounce the fucking name.
Yeah, I was about
But
to
if you've
say.
ever watched Avatar, you know what I'm talking about.
Bossing say.
Bossing say yes.
Anyway,
I was about to say it gets more upper class probably as it gets with the center with all this.
Do we see people or things?
you see some people walking around, very poor. You can obviously tell tattered clothes, rags on their head, this, that, the other. Children running around without
Children
clothes.
What race are they?
Mixed.
Okay, so
Mixed
like, are
different
they,
races.
oh yeah, so like there's like there's like dragon people and shit. And, like,
Right, yeah. I mean,
alright, cool.
you
Black,
name a race, you
white, Mexican.
yeah. And the only thing that really strikes you odd is the iron golems trying to fix the city.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I go
Were we
up-
walking through when an iron golem was like fixing the crack?
you see the crack fill up behind you.
Nothing like that. No, you see them like picking up like rubble and whatnot, trying to make repairs to the buildings at the bottom.
I go up to one of the poor people
Okay.
and I ask.
What language?
First, I try common. I ask, "What is this place?"
They kind of scratch their head. They hear noises coming out your mouth, but they don't quite understand what you're saying.
Okay, I try undercommon.
At the still kind of looks at you funny, kind of understands a little more than the first time, but just doesn't quite get it.
I try abyssal.
Nada. They just kind of look at you funny at that point.
Primordial. Deep speech.
They start
Necropolitan.
looking at you stranger and stranger as you continue in different dialects.
I raise my hand up. I kind of like put my hand out and go like point to it, and then point to them, and then point to my hand. Do I have a map on me? I don't think so.
You actually have a world map. You just don't have like a map of this area.
Okay. I pull out a world map, and
Don't tell them we're from the outside world.
I circle a big hand on the area in the ocean, and I point to it, and then I point to them, and then I point to myself, and I point to that area too.
They just kind of said, and they say, and don't we have a rogue?
I am a rogue, yes.
You're the only one who understands this. Well, they say that they tell you that they're in the city of Kith.
I tell the rest of them. They say you were in the city of Kith.
Are they speaking in thieves' cant?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, that's special.
Yeah, apparently we are in the
Hold
city
on.
of Kith.
Yep.
Oleg,
Mm-hmm.
you can speak to these things?
That's right.
These things.
How do you
Refer to them
how
as-
do you communicate?
Racist.
I just can't. I
That
tell
is
them.
so
I tell them with a slight smile.
If you're wondering, thieves' cant is like hand signs, grunts, a few actual words, and when they're not doing that, well, in this situation, it's not going to matter. But above table in the world, when people are speaking thieves' cant, they're hiding messages in real words, like real sentences as well. But that doesn't apply here. Yeah. Anyway.
I have a new idea I'd like to share at the party. I think the poor section of the city only speaks thieves' cant, and the upper people might speak a different language. So I think we need to get out of this section of the city immediately. Because
We don't.
I was gonna say it does
We
have
haven't even proven that
thieves
theory
in
yet.
It does have thieves in the theory, though.
It's a working
and-
theory,
It is a
gravity.
It's a
working theory.
game theory.
like gravity.
But has Sure
Dude,
really
that's
told
the-
us what language it is that he's speaking?
I haven't. And
So we
but
don't
Reynard
know.
knows. Wait, Reynard.
Oh,
do
did you not
like,
say it?
I did not say it
Oh,
was
well.
Thieves' Kin. I just said I just know.
I didn't say that then. Spiel that.
Well, I point to Alec, and I point to the big giant. What are they? Iron golems?
Yes.
And
To see if he'll ask him like, what the hell
yeah,
are those things?
I'll be willing to translate. And I asked the poor people, can you let us know what these iron golems are doing?
They're just the workers. They were created by the Mage King to rebuild the city from the ground up.
Apparently, some sort of mage king is rebuilding the city. I tell the rest of the party.
How tall are the golems?
Jesus.
Like 8 feet tall. They're built like you are. Like if you were to stand you and one of them side by side, you'd wear the same, jacked and everything.
Ask the Neanderthals where this Mage King resides.
Can you tell me more about this mage king? I asked the person.
Do you ask that question or what he said?
No, I asked specifically. Can you tell me more about this mage king?
He tells you he doesn't really know. No one's ever from this level has seen him. All we know is he provides us with the food that we have and the few luxuries that we have.
Right. Guessed it so.
You should ask him like, why don't they ever leave?
And then I say Shizuka. Well, and then I tell Shizuka, well, these guys are living in the slums, so I'd imagine it's just a what do you call it? Fuck, what's the word for it?
Slave?
No, not slave. They're just lower class citizens.
Oh, Alec, where's this Mage King?
And then I turn to the person. Would you mind letting us know where this Mage King resides?
He points straight up.
Guess it's so.
I look up. Do I see anything?
I look towards like the center and like towards the highest point of the city. What do I see? What do we see?
You can't quite see the highest point, but as far as you can tell, just by looking up, he is correct. As you keep going up, the city starts to look better. The structure's better. It's almost like they just kept building on top of things.
I asked
Oh.
Alec, has anyone, do you know of a way, or has anyone found a way to the upper floors above the slum?
And then I asked the person, what's the best passage we could take to get towards the higher points of the city?
He asked you to pull the map back out.
Reynard,
Yes?
let me see the map.
I pull out the map.
He's gonna point us to it. And then I open it up in front of him.
So he points to the center of the map and pokes 3 different locations in the center, fairly close to each other. And in a roundabout way, he explains that there's an elevator. It's not exactly an elevator, but
Can anyone use the elevator, or is there like a class restriction?
there's a class restriction.
I turn around and let the rest know. Apparently there's an elevator, and it's class restricted. And then I ask the person, what is this class restriction?
It's based on your self-worth,
Were we supposed
how much you own.
Were we supposed to not tell them we're from a different land? I can't remember exactly.
No, we weren't.
Vaguely.
Well, wait, who did any of us say that?
No,
I mean, you
Reynard.
haven't.
I'm asking you guys.
You haven't. You weren't told that specifically.
Hmm?
I mean, you're fine. I mean,
We're supposed to be undercover. Something like that,
Friends,
right?
I believe we should act as envoys for a distant realm to get access to
narrative as fuck. No, I'm kidding.
To be honest, we should just say that like we're all slaves of Alec. Because like if it's about property,
What?
then like
What? He speaks. only-
okay,
He speaks to the poor people. I'm sure the higher up people don't
All right.
simply speak this language.
if you can speak to if you can talk to people, like I just chose him because he can actually speak the language.
He can speak to the Neanderthals. I'm sure on the. Ask him if on the higher levels people speak other language.
I asked the person, Is Steve's can't the only thing that people know here? In the slums?
He in the slums, yes, but when you say the word language, he kind of looks at you funny.
Right. Okay, I think that answers my question.
Okay, so
he
real
doesn't
quick,
need, and then I tell the rest of the party. He's not exactly sure what I mean by other language, so I'm guessing Steve's can is. I don't say Steve's can. No, I say the language we're speaking is the only thing that is known here. So we'd probably have to go higher up to get with more familiar languages.
Now,
I
ask him if it's property within the city limits that you need.
Is it property within the city limits? I asked that.
It's more of what you own.
Well, we have like
like what you have on your person.
Yeah, I have like a 20,000 GP boat on me. I think we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Not just that, like, oh, do they have different current? I asked Oleg to ask him to ask the guy to show him what a silver coin.
Wait, sorry, say it. No.
I just want to see what their coins look like if it's a different currency at all.
I ask sorry, I was just trying to process that. I asked the person what kind of currency is run around here?
He pulls out a silver coin. It looks different from the ones that you carry. You could probably fool someone with the ones you have, though.
But you do have prestidigitation.
They're probably all silver still, right? It's like the same value in.
Right.
Unless it's like do we have like a debased currency system?
Like no,
possibly.
It's like backed by like the government over here.
It's like not it's like 50% silver, 50% like something else.
It's like 10.
Could be.
Whatever, we have prestidigitation
So
and minor illusions.
What's our plan here?
So I let the rest of the party know. So these elevators that this person mentioned to us, I believe we need something of high value in order to access them.
We have.
If we would like to.
Do you ask him if we have to give up our wealth, or if we get to just ride?
I turn and let him know that just that question.
He tells you no.
Well, why are we?
It's just to prove.
It's not like a high payment elevator. It's that like if the rich people can travel, like that's like a pass type.
Why are we even here? Let's just go to that elevator. These people are all like.
How we're asking a complete stranger.
All right. Well, we know our path.
But
let's head on.
Who has the shiniest armor?
Hold up. What, Orlo?
I sound like how we're asking a complete poor stranger about money and stuff. Mugging in 3.
That's why I asked him to pull out silver.
Should we kill him or something? Like, what do you suggest?
No. I tell Raynor, no, don't kill him. He's been very helpful and
Hey, Balrog, get the axe.
No. I pull out my rapier. No, he's helped us. Stop.
Fine. Okay.
I'm just shaking my head like.
I wonder if the person's like frightened at all this like sudden fighting.
Dude, who has the shiniest clothes? Just curious amongst the party.
Oh, it does start snowing, by the way. Go ahead and continue.
I have a pirate outfit.
Okay, Orlo, what do you have?
I think Orlo.
I think a white tabard and silver chainmail.
Okay.
Well, wait. What's the cloak that I bought? Like, Jake, the cloak that I bought. What's it like?
I mean, description.
Yeah. Like
it's magic. It can look like whatever the fuck you want it to.
Oh, awesome. Oh wow. So okay, all right.
A basic property of magic, like clothing, is you can change the color, the size, all that good stuff on the fly. So, like, let's say you buy a shirt that's magical, and you want to put it on Reynold, and then Reynold's like, "No, I want to put it on Bull Boy." It changes size.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Awesome.
Make it shiny and like with silver and shit.
Yeah. So then I remember from what the person that I bought the cloak from. This cloak that I bought appears to be magical, and as I say, and I changed the color to gold. Apparently, I can change the color of it. I think we have an easy access.
All right. I take out my magic carpet and I tell Oleg to sit on it.
Oh my god, are we doing Aladdin?
We're doing full Aladdin. I'm excited.
Curious question.
And then after which I turn it black.
curious question. Does,
Okay,
up?
you
does,
get what?
does Jarvis speak Thieves' Cant? I know you like worked on his character a little bit. What languages does Jarvis speak?
Yeah, he can totally speak Thieves' Cant. He was actually my backup just in case Holt didn't show up.
Really?
Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
No, you're good. I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying I've kind of worked out like contingencies.
Right.
Jarvis is the contingency.
Yeah,
It's actually perfect.
he's one of them anyway.
So is he like nodding along with this conversation and not translating it back to me?
Yeah, you never asked him to.
Can I roll the notice to see if he like? 'cause I don't even
Yeah,
know.
roll a perception.
All right. If I notice this, he's getting slapped.
Yeah, you notice.
Jarvis, do you speak?
Yes,
to
my
these,
liege.
Do you speak to these plebeians?
He does. I do. Rather,
Why have you not been translating this to me?
you never asked me, Lord.
Okay, I backhand him.
I laugh and then I tell the servant. That's hilarious.
Next time,
Um,
you know what to do.
Tell
The,
Jarvis
uh,
that's hilarious.
By the way, y'all are leaving, correct?
We are leaving.
Y'all are heading towards the elevator.
Yeah.
The poor person does hold out his hand expectingly.
You know what? I'm gonna be nice
No,
to
no,
him.
no. I was actually gonna give him a gold piece as we were leaving,
How does this
and I
minor
flipped one to him.
How does minor?
You give him gold, correct?
I give him one gold piece.
Dirty.
Okay.
I like how we're on the same wavelength right now.
You hand him. He hands him a gold piece. His eyes widen, and he starts booking it to the elevator.
Dog.
Oh
You
wow!
just bought-
Oh, so one's enough.
Hold on, I have an idea. I hand out
What are you doing?
I hand out
I already
20.
gave
of
him
my-
the gold.
I pick the dirtiest, poorest people I can find on the streets and hand them gold and tell them to come with us. We're going home.
Oh wow!
They can gracefully accept, and they follow you.
All
Wait,
right.
did you actually use minor illusion or using your
many did
actual?
we-
I'm
Wait, how
using
many
my
did you
actual
convince?
money.
How many
Oh,
did
really?
you
Okay.
convince right now?
I assume I convince everyone, right? I'm taking them out of
Yeah,
poverty.
every single one of them. They're like, dude, a gold? That's like a year's worth of money.
Really?
I have Jarvis translate that, by the way, since I can't speak to them.
All right.
Yeah.
Fucking, we're
Okay.
gonna have a mob coming to this elevator.
That's the plan. We're gonna rush
do you
in so that
say-
we don't seem too foreign, right? Like someone just like came across like a gold pouch or something downstairs.
I kick Olive off my carpet real quick. So, I'm sorry, but I have a big plan going on right now.
Oh god.
Are there any cute girls nearby?
Give me 1 second, bull boy.
Do I look super foreign here because I'm wearing a pirate outfit?
If you didn't know home, you're making him roll because he fucked me up.
So your carpet, your carpet, as all it gets off, your carpet sees an opportunity of you being distracted and tries to strangle you. Unfortunately, it just can't quite get its ropes around your neck, so it just kind of gives up and continues to float.
I'll set it on fire. For
Wait, it's cursed.
It likes me more. It likes me more.
Fucking douche.
Oh yeah,
I believe it enjoys my presence
magic
more.
carpets
The
have
bull
like
rock.
temperaments, don't they? Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what? Okay, so like, okay, is like neutral good? Like just like.
What, you know that? I don't think you would know that.
No, your character wouldn't know that.
That
But
is true.
above table, that's a rug of strangling that you're riding.
Oh,
Below
I see.
table, you think it's a magic carpet.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I'm still gonna use it like normal.
You
Like,
wouldn't know not to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna change. That's not gonna change my decision. Okay. So are there any people nearby, like women?
Yeah. There's a woman.
I find 20 of the prettiest ones. I give them each
They're all like
one
covered
gold
in mud
piece.
and feces. And you're like, hey guys, join us.
Are they super dirty?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm gonna need Oleg for this. Okay, you
You're
have
not-
precedent.
No. When Bulrog asked me that, I'm like, you're not getting any favors from me from that guy you decapitated earlier.
Can we
Okay,
just
no,
fight
okay, I have a
Bulldog?
good plan, okay? Prestidigitation can clean up people, okay? So, like,
For an
It can't.
hour, right?
no, it cleans, like, it can purify stuff, like,
Well, yeah, that's one of the things it can do. It can change the color of things. It can clean stuff. It's
All
a
right.
pretty nice spell.
So
I hand out, like, 15 gold, just so you know.
Okay.
So I have, like, 15 people following
All
me.
right. So
I'm
I'd
on
like
the
to hear
carpet.
Reynold because he's trying to talk. Anyway.
Sorry.
yeah, Who wants to vote to just go to this elevator with the mob we've assembled? Right?
Yes.
I feel like I want to go
Yeah.
there now. I'm excited.
I can't. I mean, I told the rest of the group. This doesn't look this looks really suspicious. But you know what? Let's see what happens.
But they were less likely to be like. I mean, maybe we're bringing way too much attention to ourselves. Who knows?
That's
it
what
might
I'm
work
saying.
the opposite of what I'm planning.
We'll see. I'll go with it
We
for
could
now.
flood one elevator full of poor people and then go to a different elevator.
Oh yeah, while they're distracted,
That's
maybe
such a
like
good
guards will have to
idea.
come over
Yeah.
from like the other elevators, and we can just ride it.
I think
tell
we're
that
rich
to
enough to go up the elevator, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I think we should just like.
But are we
follow
trying to
them
be
up.
discreet or really noticed is the question here.
Really noted. I want to be. I'm
wanna be
saying
discreet.
really
I'm
noticed.
fine with being noticed,
Okay.
but we can go discreet if possible.
Party vote. I vote discreet.
I vote discreet.
I vote discreet.
Discreet.
Okay.
Balrog?
I want to be a pimp.
Well, that,
Oh god.
that settles it though. We're trying to be discreet, so I think we go to
Yeah.
a separate elevator from all the poor people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that cool, Jake?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. As you're sending the mob towards the elevator, so let me draw dots. Like I said, I'll finish this map by the time next time, because the big part of it is I got to draw this map 20 different times.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say that's the elevator spacing. I assume you send it to the one closest to you, and you guys head for a different one.
Sure. Yeah.
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 Whatever, dude. Go for it.
All right.
Mhm.
Although Dustin, that would be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm halfway tempted to say yes. Anyway, so you make it. You can hear. Yeah, you could probably hear it from there. You can hear screams and shouting. You definitely did start a riot.
Oh no, my god.
Even better of a distraction. Let's get on the elevator.
It's hilarious.
Alright. You get on the elevator. The doorman greets you. He looks the party down. He waves his hand to cast a spell, and he says, "Okay, you're allowed up to floor 10. Where may I take you?"
What is on floor 10, 9,
Wait,
8,
what floor are we
7,
on?
6? I don't
I
care
asked,
about floor.
I asked the doorman, what floor are we on currently?
1.
Oh, so we're allowed up to 10, wow.
If you could tell us what's on every floor but 4, I'd appreciate it.
It's just different wealth levels, sir. There are 25 floors total.
We're
Are we
allowed.
only allowed up to floor 10?
I did mention that I still have my my gold cloak still visible, right?
Now, did you do a spell to do that, or are you just eyeballing it?
He casts a spell to detect the amount of currency, including the worth of magic items, this, that, the others, potions,
Does that
da.
penetrate my bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows everything that's going on. He knows what all items you have.
I feel
Raynard.
like violated right now.
That's fair.
Wait, is he in evaluating each individual worth of us or us as a group?
You as a group.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna give Reynard all my stuff. I was like, "Yo, go.
Wait,
You're going to the top floor in
you
a row."
want me to go by myself?
But probably only allow him in. He'd probably
Not by
only allow him.
yourself. Like,
He'd
I was
probably
gonna,
only allow him though.
I mean, if you want to
Yeah.
pack all the wealth on me, I'll surely take all your guys' stuff and go to the top floor and just live my life out as a millionaire. It's cool.
No, he's saying like the combined total of the entire party will let you up to full 10.
Okay.
Floor 10.
okay. Damn.
Guys.
All right, well,
Do we go
level
straight to
10 it
floor
is,
10?
I'd say.
But there's like a second
Well,
floor.
no, like, I know. I was gonna say, like, does he not want to tell us like what's on each floor?
Actually, we
I guess
do
it's
need
just
a.
like it's different wealth levels. It doesn't really matter. Like, I guess it's.
And I try to remind everybody else, as a part of our mission, remember, we need as much info as possible. So, I think traveling each level would be wise.
So, would it be fair to say, unless we run into danger, I think we want to spend a couple days, like maybe even a week,
My bad.
exploring the floors like up to level 10 until we run into something.
Yes.
That'd be
Yeah.
fair.
I
By the way,
agree.
did you say that out loud, Alec?
What?
The word mission.
Oh, jeez.
I did, yes, unfortunately.
Okay.
But he said it not in Thieves' Camp. He said it to us in common.
Yeah, but this guy
The-
speaks common, right? The doorkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was figuring. Yeah.
I'm getting my axe ready.
He's not lower class like wretches of society.
He's He just he doesn't. Well, I mean, number one, why would you get your axe ready? Number two, from what you can tell, he doesn't give a flying fuck.
Yeah, no, it's just
He just suddenly
So-
reported it to his master and inside like his telepathic brain.
Yeah, and then he's gonna get leveled up.
Something like that.
or
Did he do
whatever.
anything?
something like that. Okay.
Did I notice like anything at all like weird when he said that?
He stands perfectly still, staring straight ahead, asking what floor to go to.
Just so you know, if you open up, like if you start like attacking this like elevator guard,
Of course,
I am
yeah.
going to kill you. I will do it.
I know.
Don't do
Just the
stun
point.
shit,
Like you
bullrog.
could, bitch.
All right, are we agreeing on level 2?
Yes.
How about so? Do you are you guys cool with like trying to continue to explore until something interesting happens? Down
Of
for that?
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we spend maybe like a week or so, unless something happens.
No, we have a month.
Take us to level 2,
I'm
please.
just-
I
I'm
say
just
to
letting you know
the
that.
elevator man.
I mean, we can explore for
Ye-
longer.
Right, he only gave you provisions up for a month. I mean, you can explore longer. I'm sure you could find places to buy food, places to sleep, etc.
I see. Okay, cool.
So what do we see?
Floor
On
2.
level
Yeah,
Yes.
let's start there.
Instead of everything looking a little run down, it's a little nicer. It's still poverty. You know, you can tell there's still poverty abundantly, but it's not quite as run down. It's the difference between a homeless hovel and a ghetto. I mean, very slight.
Oh,
If you want to explore, up to you.
Do we see anything of interest? Just like like looking around it.
Besides the Iron Golems fixing the city, nothing much.
I let the rest of the party know. There's probably not too much of a difference on this
Oh,
level.
yeah.
There's 25. I think we should jump up a few floors.
I try to speak to one of the Iron Golem.
Give me 1 second. Okay. I needed that for something. Okay, so yeah, you can speak to an Iron Golem. That's not an issue. What do you say?
You say, "Hello, my name is Reynard. How do you do?"
Hello, Reynard. How may I assist you today?
Could you tell me of any interesting landmarks on this level?
Possibly you might be looking for the Festival Plaza. It's where many of the festivals are held to keep the morale high in this area.
What festival is currently happening?
Currently, the residents of the town are preparing for the Scourge.
thanks, Siri.
The Scourge. What is the Scourge? It sounds like the Purge.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's exactly what
I knew it. I would have guessed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look to the
Oh,
party.
God.
I say we need to go up as many levels as possible.
No, we
Right
don't
now.
know yet. We
Would
don't
you,
know that
We
yet.
don't know
would
that,
you
we don't know
understand
that.
what the would you
Hashtag
understand what
fail
the
RP.
purge is?
Ah, shit. No, I wouldn't. I ask him what the I mean, it sounds dangerous, right? Like I think of Scourge. I think like a
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
ask him what the
I
scourge
mean,
is. Just
Yeah,
ask him what
I
the
ask,
scourge
I ask him what the Scourge is.
Why, the Day of Lawlessness for the city of Kith has only one punishment. Any violation, from little as littering all the way up to murder, is met by death. This is the one day a year where crime is legal.
Oh, I might be
I
sleeping
mean-
for tonight.
This city's existed for a long time before the Purge movies. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah.
Wait, you could have made millions.
I could
Vegeta,
have.
Vegeta, could you
Just
tell me the
saying,
power
like-
level of all these people on this level?
Good job. I mean, if you get into mass combat, you probably would have some issues. I mean, otherwise, I mean, fuck it.
And is like, does this happen on every level, Mr. Iron Golem?
Yes, absolutely. On the
Oh,
8th
wow.
day of winter,
Oh no, it starts
How
That's
snowing.
what day
It's just,
is
it's
it?
one day, and is the elevator safe zone or no?
do what? No, absolutely not. The
I see,
elevators are actually shut down during that day.
I asked the Iron
Oh.
Golem, when does this start? Because it appears that it's snowing clearly.
Today
but...
is, in fact, the first day of winter in the city of Kith.
So it starts right now?
It's
Like, what
just-
Tomorrow's
Yeah.
gravity is expected to be higher than usual. Prepare yourself for that.
Wait. Gravity. They're speaking in common, right?
Yeah.
All right. Wait. It's like, what do you mean gravity? Like literal
How
gravity?
do I put this in a terms that your bullish mind can understand? You know what the thing that makes everything heavy is. Do you understand heaviness?
No.
Okay. He picks up a rock. He picks up a rock off the ground and asks you to hold it.
Okay, I hold it.
Jesus.
Okay, this is the gravity for today. He places his down arm on the rock and pushes down. This will be the gravity tomorrow.
And how much weight is it? Like, is he pushing down?
He's
Can I tell?
he's adding at least another 50 pounds.
Really?
Oh no.
Oh, most of you won't be able to walk.
So
Yeah?
Yeah, so let's get. I urge the group. Let's get up to the max floor we can, and so we can start looting.
why would no? But they have probably the best weapons. They probably dangerous more than this level.
There's probably less of them.
But
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
my
There's
point.
less of them, but they could probably be hard.
my idea
And
is
there's
they would have like their own personal militaries at that level if we can afford it, and we have like 20,000 GP. What? We don't know how these people expend their liquid capital. They could have mercenary companies. They could have any
Well, I
number of
told 'em.
things. Golem, does the floors tend to get more dangerous as you, in Purge Day, as you go higher?
It depends on what your definition of dangerous is.
If I fight
I-
100 peasants, is it more likely to happen on the top floor or the bottom floor?
Well, most people living in this town above level 5 were adventurers at some point in their lives.
So what I'm hearing is stay on these floors where they're
Oh.
all plebeians and we can murder freely?
Probably.
Yes, Mr. Golem, I'm glad we agree. I was more talking to myself there, honestly.
All right, yeah.
All right. So
As you say that to a CR16 monster.
Oh shit, do the golems purchase? I immediately ask
No.
do the golems
They are the
purchase?
They are the peacekeepers.
So
They're
you
the
are
police.
so the
They're
only law is
good.
to not attack the golems? Or do you guys just disappear?
No, at that day they disappear up into the elevator.
Okay, so I consult the group. I was like, okay, we can either stay down here where the fighting's gonna be a lot easier, but it's not gonna be that good of loot. But if we fight up on a higher floor, the fighting would be harder potentially.
I gotta
But-
key it again.
You can go. We can pause for a second.
No, it's okay. You guys can keep going.
So
Okay. Yeah. So we can keep fighting. We can keep fighting lower level
said-
people down here, higher level people.
you
Up there,
said
more loot.
5th floor or above are generally adventurers, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
I say we go
so
up
we
to
go
like
back to
maybe the 4th floor, stay one below that. Because I figure there's gonna be a bunch of dangerous people who come down here hunting the poor people. But if we go to like
They
where
don't
the-
wait. The elevators are closed. Remember.
Are they closed right now? But they close tomorrow.
No, they'll be closed in 7 days.
7 days. Okay, so we have a week.
So we should go. You want? So I don't know. I'm cool with a vote. Like I don't.
We gotta
Like, I'm not
decide on which
surprised.
floor
Do
before.
we want to participate in the purge? We could just leave the city.
I want to participate. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, we need info, so we probably won't want to lose
lose
it.
and pit
Sorry,
I
fight.
think
the
we should-
scourge. I forgot to say the scourge.
we keep saying the purge. We all get 2 insanity points.
God.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, it's kind of dumb that this movie came out because it like completely invalidates the whole point of this.
Yeah, I know, but that's actually pretty
Oh.
crazy though. Like if you thought about that and went forward with that, billionaire.
Now I
Well,
know.
I mean, good.
Sorry, you can go. You can go. I was just...
No, I was gonna say the big thing about this town, like I said, as Iron Golem explained, if you commit any crime whatsoever, the punishment's down. Doesn't matter if you litter, doesn't matter if you murder someone.
Oh,
Okay,
we kind of
punish-
floated right past that.
Yeah.
I heard it. I think.
So, I mean, it's kind of a necessary.
God, we need to. God, I'd run out of spell. I don't have that many spells to kill like hundreds of people. But then again, I don't have that many spells to kill like adventuring parties.
Which you okay?
I ask him, does
Um,
every floor generally participate super heavily?
Generally, I mean, it's, you're safer in lower levels, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Since they don't have that much gear.
Want to do mid tier?
We
Level
could be
5?
just like
that's
kings of the shorter level.
You're
Like,
level 4.
oh, I have to ask him a question. Per se,
Level
Golem,
10.
if I was to have many of the lower level people slime them, is slavery legal here?
Absolutely.
So if I was
Oh.
to have hundreds and hundreds of the lower level people sign themselves into slavery on Scourge Day, that would count as them being my property? And if they disobeyed,
Yeah.
you would have to kill them.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
I'm on board with that completely.
Oh my
Also, Dirty, if you would allow it.
Dirty, if you will roll it, are you going to actually carry out with this first off?
I'm having. Is it going to be a
Oh
big
my
problem?
God.
Because you know that
No,
conversation we had
the-
about
the-
conquering the mainland. I'm pulling a Daenerys Targaryen here. That's my plan.
Well, the reason I'm asking is if you so Nahom, I alignment changed just because the axe was obviously evil. But I mean, this can be justified as an act of survival. So if you're actually going to carry out with this, I'd like you to roll a d20 to see if your alignment does shift.
What could I justify not doing that by saying I'd like to unite the continent to bring peace and order?
That's fair.
Or yeah, because my plan isn't to go like savage the mainland, right? It's to like conquer and
then-
unite so they're stronger together, kind of thing.
Oh no, I thought you were getting like an army of people for the purge to keep yourself safe,
No.
like slaves.
My idea is for future
Okay.
future conquest. I mean,
I mean,
that's
like,
actually a good
we're not,
idea.
We're not supposed to do that.
What do you mean? We're
Like,
not
I'm
supposed
just saying seriously though. Like, we're not supposed to like change anything about this country. We're just supposed to
You
like,
want me to roll that
stay
alignment
here and
check still?
report back.
No, I.
Yeah, I mean, you only shift if you had 19 or 20, so go
Okay.
for it.
I'd just be neutral evil then, or probably.
Yeah, if you fail it,
Okay.
okay, you're good. Yeah, you keep your
So
alignment.
close.
I'm. So what I'm thinking here though is like, is that really a change if we just take a bunch of poor people out? Like,
Oh, Orlo, I changed my mind about what we talked about earlier. Yeah, that would totally do what you were asking.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, sorry. Go for it.
Reynard.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
So, little side thing with Orlo. Anyway, yeah, Reynard, go for it. What were y'all saying?
I just figure this is like a perfect opportunity for us to get like our peasant army, and I doubt their lives would be less like horrible, like fighting on the front lines of our military, right?
It depends on how you pay them.
I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna try and enslave them while Purge Day's going. Considering the
I mean, you can. That's up to you. It's up to the party.
I'm pro. That's what I'm trying. I'm probing, like looking for.
Okay, personally, I'm not opposed to having them as just like a purge day, like cannon fodder, but like, but like in the long term, as keeping a giant slave army would go, that would draw a lot of attention to ourselves.
There's
Yeah.
no honor in fighting with slaves.
Well, I have no honor.
I just say as long as we don't just randomly kill them, I'm fine.
I
But
don't
if it's
plan
for
on
survival, then go ahead.
Well, I think they're like my rationale for this is they're already the poorest poor, right? So like, if we could
So their
enslave
values
them,
are less valuable.
No. I'm not saying they're less
So-
valuable. I'm
but-
saying we treat them decently, right? And either put
Question,
them to work
question.
or
If I'm,
Arm
if
them?
I'm lawful good,
Oh my god, man!
if
Like,
I'm
if you-
lawful good,
if you ever
and
get, like,
the
super-
law is all right. So I'm lawful good. If the laws for there not to be any law that day, what does that mean?
That's a good question.
Like, do I get to go
it would
nuts for a
be-
day and just murder everybody?
At that point, it's just as long as you keep to your oath, you're good.
Yeah, okay.
Orlo, how do you feel about enslavement if it's legal?
If it's legal,
Yeah.
oh, as long I mean, I'm not that I own any slaves, but I mean, as long as you don't mistreat them, I'm cool with it.
I
Is
agree.
slavery legal on the mainland we were just at? I probably would have no idea. I asked.
Oh
one of these
yeah,
guys.
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely it is.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm listening to some pretty epic music while we're playing, and it sounds all futuristic and like devious. I'm getting.
I got you.
Okay,
Getting ideas.
God, I mean, I don't want to like take the forefront. I want to vote on this, obviously. So it's like looking to you guys for your.
So do you just want this? Do you want to turn everyone slaves on that
I mean,
day?
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm not going to use slaves as shield, but like if I get attacked, I will fight because
Yeah.
I've done nothing.
So I don't want I don't want slaves off of that day because I feel like if I go around trying to enslave people by force, right, it's gonna be like, hey, you are gonna get killed by 70 iron golems now. Goodbye, Reynard. You know?
Hey, no, I got you. Okay, this is what I think. And during the purge day, I think it's fine if we just hire a bunch of people. But I think outside of that, it's going to be weird for our mission.
Brittany
That's
knows
just
she's
my
muted.
only 2 cents.
Brittany here.
Yeah,
Outside of that,
I didn't know I was muted.
Yeah, see,
I let
that's
the whole party. I let the whole party know. Unless we could increase our net worth somehow, I think our only choice is
Well, that would.
for our mission at least is
Yeah.
at least to explore each floor, and this person could be a side thing, but I don't want us to indulge too much on it.
Oh,
Maybe
well, okay.
we
I
have
forgot
a
about
week. We have a week. Maybe if we go up to the higher tiers, maybe we can convince other adventurers that are stronger than us.
We could get a benefactor. Ooh.
Yeah, something like that.
Tell him our
Yeah.
idea of getting a giant army and tell him about the continent, maybe. Say we could go
Yeah.
united. And then betray him
Didn't
one
I
day.
slide the upper
I
floors for
don't.
Old Adventurers?
I would let Reynard know. I think we should see at least what's on level 5 if there's adventures and stuff up
Okay.
there.
Yeah, we got a week.
Yeah, we have a
so
week.
Let's
We
just
have
get
a
to the
week
top
for this.
floor.
Well, let's check 5. Let's check 5, then 10. That's what I suggest.
Yeah,
How long
let's
does
just
it
check
take
Yeah, let's
it
go
out.
to 5 and then.
How long does it take to ride the elevator up to another floor and like explore just a little bit? Does that take a day?
To explore just a little bit, I mean, the elevator ride's almost instant.
Okay.
The exploring, that's just, it depends on how long y'all stay there.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
floor 5 then, boys.
Yep.
I agree.
Okay, sure.
This floor, when you arrive, it's a lot less dilapidated. Instead of the usual iron golems that you're used to seeing, you see golems made of clay decorating and repainting different areas. They continue walking around as business. The area looks, I would say, it's a lot better, obviously. Wealth-wise, it's about the city of West Haven, wealth-wise.
Ask about the Scourge again.
Out of game question.
Sure.
So, is it like do you want me to take notes on everything so I can remember them, or is it just gonna be like, hey, you remember this?
Well, okay, so I'd prefer you to take notes because
Awesome.
how I do this is if you don't remember, your character doesn't remember. Now I'll give it like if you don't remember and you're like it's really important, I'll let you roll a wisdom to see if you remember. But you know,
Okay, that was one of my questions. Like when we first started this. So okay, I get it.
yeah. It's just because it's kind of how I see this. If it's not written on your character sheet, like let's say I give you a belt, and you go to use the belt, and I'm looking at your character sheet, and that belt's not on your character sheet. Your character doesn't have it, man.
Awesome.
So
Yeah,
so you know,
I'm writing notes already. Here we go.
All right, cool.
yeah, note taking's great because I forget a lot. No, I'm kidding.
Right. Does anyone ever bring up that the bottom floor speaks thieves' can? Does that ever come up?
No.
I never revealed it. I just said
Well, no, Jarvis.
I don't know what Jarvis is speaking. I just saw he could understand.
Oh.
I would probably.
And that I was speaking to him like just slightly.
And it'd be weird if like you just asked randomly.
Would that be weird? Because I'm like trying to do a fact-finding mission.
Oh, but you can ask him. Doesn't matter.
I don't wanna-
RP wise.
Not sure.
What's up?
Would asking Jarvis be out of? I don't think it would because it'd be like we're on a fact-finding mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Sure.
No, I just mean,
asked,
like, a
I
year
asked
later.
Jarvis about what language you speak. I have no idea.
He was telling you it's the language of the thieves. Unfortunately, I can't teach you unless you're initiated as a thief.
I would never.
Right.
Essentially, if you take the level of rogue.
Jarvis.
I would never
Please
speak
slap
such
him.
drivel.
Yeah, essentially, he above table. He's telling you, I could teach to you, but you got to take a level of a rogue.
Yeah, I would never speak such gibberish.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go to 4-5 and look around.
Yeah.
I ask a golem up there, where's the cool places? Where's the cool hangouts?
He says it's really what you're. Excuse me. It depends, champion. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a place to lay your head? Are you looking for a place to drink? There's plenty, depending on what you're looking for.
Are there any mage orders here?
He thinks for a minute. He pulls out a map of the city. Basically, it's just rudimentary drawing of the city. He points you in the direction of a mage guild.
Okay, I go there.
Okay.
And
Oh God, no!
What?
Sorry.
Cat?
Oh God.
I walk in there,
Intense.
and I assume there's like a receptionist maybe, or just some people hanging around.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Shield
I
maiden.
introduce myself to the nearest person. My shield maiden and Jarvis are of course following behind me.
The nearest person to you, a drow elf. in this case, and he asks you in a perfect posh common, what may I help you with, sir?
Do you happen to... What is this order all about? Just the study of magic?
Absolutely.
Is that what you do? Okay.
Yes.
I have some questions about this place. You see, I have been recently promoted from the bottom floor. I came upon a giant bag full of wealth. Enough to get me here.
Okay.
I know nothing of these upper floor areas. Would you happen to explain who this Mage King is in great detail, or is he a great mystery? A name would be nice.
His name itself is a mystery to us. He just calls himself the King,
Okay.
or the Mage King, rather. All I know is he seems to be a master of the 4 different kinds of magics.
The 4? What 4 different kinds?
The magic that comes from dragon's blood, the magic that comes from demonic's blood, the magic that comes from nature itself, and the magic that comes from the heavens.
Ah. So he's almost a godlike figure.
You could say that.
Huh. Thought we found our first affinity or whatever.
The further up you go, the floor, he would obviously be on the highest floor, correct?
Most likely.
Do you know how to get there? Has anyone figured that out?
Well, I mean, the only way up with the elevators is through wealth. You could possibly look for jobs, maybe, take your game at the Scourge and loot some good loot. I mean, it's kind of a... Huh?
Above table.
You.
How much is a human person worth?
Assuming that they're able-bodied and obedient, about 50 gold.
Could I estimate how many people are on that bottom tier level?
We saw a corner of it.
Probably a couple thousand, to be honest with you.
Okay. I go away from the Mage Guild guy. Had my questions, I think, properly answered. Should look up some magic later, but right now I want to talk to him. So this Mage King, no one knows his name. Excuse me. No one knows his name. He's quite the mysterious figure, although he has mastered all the elements of magic. Now, I have an idea. It seems the more property we own, the further up we can go. But what if we were to conquer one of the lower levels on this Scourge Day, and then, own all that property and wealth and things? I'm thinking maybe we should go to the 4th or 3rd floor and try and conquer, so that we can earn some more valuable property besides human life. What do you think?
You want to go to the 3rd floor?
3rd, 4th. What does the 3rd floor look like if we go there real quick? Just pop our head in.
Yeah, it just looks.
Or no?
Yeah, huts, mud huts with straw.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yeah.
4th floor is probably the best, right? That has actual wooden buildings.
Probably,
maybe?
and the first floor probably would have some a lot of sick people and maybe not obedient ones. So
The
know,
4th
they
floor
wouldn't
is
be
like
good
a
for-
small farm town
Okay.
in structure.
And then the 5th floor is where
Look
it's dangerous.
Potentially, yes.
Can I scope the kind of I don't want to say how strong the people on the 5th floor are if we walk around for a while.
I
You
won't
can
know
roll
what
a
that
check if you want.
I mean, yeah, go ahead and roll
Insight,
yeah, that'll work.
investigation.
That'll work. Yeah, an insight. I give it to you on insight.
Critical fail.
The
God.
gods!
What you believe is they are, as he said, champions. A force not to be reckoned with.
I do not
Can I
think
do it?
we should stay on this level, friends. We should definitely go to the 4th floor and do our hunting.
Alright.
Although we
I'll
could.
Right.
be
I just
right
want to see.
back.
I just want to see level
I gotta
10
use
before
the
we
restroom.
take a look at level 10 before we start doing that.
Are we gonna go dip our
Yeah,
heads
sure.
in? Wanna go do that?
I like to explore at level 10. I mean, if it's the highest we can go.
Okay, let's
Maybe
go to level
find
10.
some good stuff. We could probably find some good gear or something to get.
The purge hasn't started yet.
We have a lot of time.
Yeah.
We could explore it.
Okay.
I asked the rest of the party.
Yeah. Yeah.
May I actually ask what the insight checks are for?
Oh, I was gonna like since he failed at his. I was gonna-
Like we're walking along with him, like checking.
I mean,
I thought I was.
Unless that's not like that's not a thing to do.
So the only thing that prevents me from saying yes, go for it, did at any point his character announce that's what he was doing?
No.
I mean, because you didn't roll until he just failed. That's where I'm saying that.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. It's
I get you. Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, based on what you see, I mean, they're probably level 3 to 6.
I understand. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we should definitely stay on fourth floor. I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Fourth
Like, what
floor
level
looks like
Alright.
maybe like level 1 to 3 then, probably 1 to 2.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, 1 to 3.
Now, like that's not
Level
everybody. That's
1
just
is like-
like there's people walking around with like armor and shit, but like a lot of the people are like just chill.
Right. I mean, a lot of them are rogues. A couple of them are monks. You know, people that don't. You know,
Hey,
a
since
few
peeps.
fighters.
All right, so we go to the 10th floor then, guys. Are we in agreement?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I'm gonna have to take a 2-minute break so I can take a leak.
Okay.
Brittany, you think you got your time too?
What? I already
What?
went.
Yeah, she.
Never mind.
All right. So you go up to the 10th floor. This floor looks like a medium-sized town, bigger than the city of West Haven. You can sense a good bit of wealth. It might not be the richest kind of place, but you can definitely tell money is being made here.
It's a good place for a job, probably.
Same golems.
Yeah. There's just fewer.
I asked for all the laws of the city.
That's fair.
You can just say they're like general city laws.
Well, I mean, so it's like, do not litter, do not steal, do not murder, do not.
Littering is still punishable
essentially-
by death.
Yes, absolutely. Do not rape, do not. You know, common sense laws. You know, don't assault someone. Don't be shit faced in public. Like to the point you're being a nuisance anyway.
I asked
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
golems, where do people generally adventure? What do they do? Or is it just all made on Purge Night or Scourge Night? Jesus Christ, I can't get that.
A lot. You're fine. A lot of he explains to you a lot of the wealth in the city is made on Scourge Night.
Okay.
There are some people that leave the island and come back,
Really? They know of the
but
outside
they're
world?
very rare. Very rare. He kind of looks at you in hushed tones because he can tell that you're not from the island. You can kind of tell that he probably doesn't want you to go around saying, "Hey, there's an outside world."
Why is that?
You have to ask him, and
Why is that?
To many of the residents here, the city of Kith is the only place on Earth, or the planet rather.
What?
Oh, I
Do
see. I
the
see. So it's
poor
kind of like
serve some
keeping a
greater
population
purpose
thing.
that you-
it's North Korea.
Yeah, basically.
No,
Korea.
they let
It's North
people go,
Korea.
obviously. It's not North Korea.
No, I'm just saying higher ups. Like,
Do you think
So,
people
okay.
would leave if they knew of the outside world?
It's quite a possibility, although I'd love to see someone try to swim the distance.
What if a fleet of boats were brought here?
They would most likely be struck down, but yes.
Does anyone
He's a
proclaim
god wizard.
themselves king of any of the levels, perhaps?
The levels are not governed except by the laws of the God King, or the Mage King. Ugh.
Say someone wanted to govern the level. That be ill-advised to ask the Mage King for such thing?
No one has tried currently. Now, many people are deterred from this land because of the weather that the Mage King causes. and the surrounding areas.
Excuse me?
Well, for example, the Mage King has created a rain that turns anything to stone in its vicinity.
I believe we ran into that on our way here, since you know we are already not from here. Curious question, have you reported our presence to the Mage King?
No, why would I? You have not caused any disturbances in the town so far.
Could you report our presence to the Mage King?
No.
I could, if that is what you wish.
Could you give him a specific message?
I may.
May.
Dirty.
Tell him essences should always stick together. Sincerely, Reynard, a friend of a friend.
I will take that up to him immediately.
I appreciate it, Mr. Gold.
He starts to hobble over to the elevator and he just shoots straight up.
Do you remember what the mission was, 30? Remember what the mission was?
I don't believe he ever said that we should be, like, secretive about our presence here. He just doesn't want us telling everyone.
He literally said observe and report.
Where I'm trying to observe the best I can, and I feel like the best way is to get in contact with this Mage King. He seems to be the king here, literally.
That's fine.
Alright, but I'm just... Okay.
I can see your concern. I know what you mean, like, for your concern.
Like, I just mean, like,
I'm not
we just walked
attached
into his
to, like,
town.
You've already heard my, like, plans, right? Like, I've just expressed these to you. Do I sound like I'm super observy and reporty in my philosophy of this mission right now?
But we just thought we just had a vote. Just had a vote about being discreet.
I changed my mind halfway through.
Without voting!
This place doesn't seem dangerous. It seems actually pretty nice. Except for that Scourge
Yeah, wait
day.
until Scourge Day.
Okay, my point of view is that this guy obviously doesn't want to talk to the other essences for some reason. And we just came to town telling him, oh, that guy you don't want to talk to, or you just haven't been talking to, the point where he sent us to go find him.
Told him.
Like, yeah, he wants to speak to you.
Yes, I want to give him a message. I'm not gonna say we're like scouting it out for Solidus. I'm just.
So what's the game plan? Sorry.
Not Solidus.
I'm no longer.
No, not Solidus. God damn it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Kratal, but I know what you mean.
I have it written down on my sheet. You can even look. They're next to each other.
He does. Did you actually say it to him? I need to know now.
Oh God.
What's the exact message you told him, Reynard?
Do you guys really not want me to do it? I thought it was a pretty good idea.
What?
I mean, he did.
wasn't here.
Go for it.
Yeah, I wasn't aware. I don't even know
what
half what you said for the message.
So,
I'll be right back.
So what I said.
Go ahead and talk this out.
Yeah, what I said, I was gonna say essences should always be together or something along those lines. Sincerely, your friend. Sincerely, a friend of our friend Reynard. And I told the golem to go tell this to the Mage King. Is that not something we should do? Get in contact with the Mage King? He doesn't
He
seem
turned
like
people into stone with rain.
Alright, okay.
What? He
Brittany.
did that?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
he did
Sid,
that.
what was the mission?
Mission is
real
observe and report. Just observe and report.
Yeah, observe
Do
and
you guys
report and
care
find
about-
out where the guy is.
Do you guys care super much about our like mission's goal, right? Or do you care more
Yes.
about our interest?
I mean,
I care, but our goal is to get the gold
no,
out of the
Dustin,
rainbow.
We are part of the guild.
Hold
we are
on,
part
you
of that
guys
guild.
all interrupted Dustin.
Oh gosh.
technically we've completed the mission. Like we can go back and tell him he's at the.
No, we don't know that yet, though.
But like observe and report, right? If you go and observe and report like a society, generally you want to get in touch with the rulers of society, right?
I know, but then you're just but like you can do that in a different way without telling them that we like know another essence, pretty much.
Yeah.
Go for it. I'd say tell him.
Okay.
I say no, personally. You want to do a vote?
I think that's what we're doing.
I think it's a bit
Well,
forward, so I'm gonna have to
I
go
mean-
no.
He did say that he did tell him. I'm just needing to know if you're going to try to strike down the golem or what.
So we're I mean, okay. I'm sorry guys, I thought it was a decent idea.
Brittany, Sin?
Let me pull up this.
So doesn't even know what's happening.
Okay, one vote for
Oh god.
Brittany,
Brittany?
what do you think?
Jinx.
kind of iffy because this guy did turn people into stone.
Well, I mean,
That is pretty mean. That is like
That's
pretty
just to protect his
mean.
island.
as
Well,
of
no,
right
like,
now,
Yeah, but what is there like? What is he protecting?
I think he's trying.
exactly.
So what I've understood so far is he's trying to keep the people here, right?
Try to keep people in and keep people other out.
I mean, like,
People have come back though from the island. I don't know if he's trying to keep
That's
people
true.
out. I think it's
so,
just like a mass
the
exodus.
golem's already telling him. Like the golem.
We,
Okay,
I could
that's
ask him
okay.
to stop. I could ask him to stop if you guys want. See how that goes.
I
Yeah,
say
just
okay.
tell him.
So that's
I wanna
two,
see what
that's
happens.
2 yes, 2 no.
No, that's
Wait,
3
3 yes,
yes.
3 yes.
Wait.
I'll just let it
tell
be.
him,
You know
like,
what? I'll
to,
just let it be.
So then tiebreaker. Okay, so that's just me then. All right, I guess yeah. Do what you want.
All right, the golem goes off on his own, I suppose.
Okay.
Wait, we're talking about Golem.
Yep. The golem made out of clay makes it to
Oh.
the elevator. He comes back about 30 minutes later.
What if the golems at the top level are like made of paper?
I give
Wouldn't that
him.
be something?
I give him a wave.
Fucking the hair
Does he
back,
say
guys.
anything to me?
Um,
Am I rolling
he
initiative?
nods to your presence and he reaches in his bag that he's been using to paint things with, and he presents to you a token.
I put it in my hand recklessly and look at it.
It's a token made out of many different metals. The sigil on it, if you will, depicts a rat. On the other side, a mage of some kind.
May I ask what this coin does?
Oh, this will allow you to go to any level you please.
I told you guys, this was the best.
All right.
Yeah. I'm doing like the Ice Poseidon hand thing. I'm doing the Ice Poseidon hand thing right now. Fuck it, dude.
Orange Justice.
All right.
It's actually pretty cool.
Do we just? I have like this crazy looking rat coin. This is a so. I hold on. First question before anyone speaks. Mr. Golem,
Yes.
would this be the Mage King painted on the face here?
What he was in his previous life, yes.
Oh.
In his
Rat?
life.
How many lives has he lived?
Well, is anyone opposed to go seeing our benevolent friend up in the tower?
Can you go to 424 and then go see him?
There's only like
There's 25 levels, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, 424 and then go see him at
There's no
425.
There's no 424.
You mean 24? It's 24. You mean 24?
I
He's
said
saying
24.
floor
Wait,
24.
I said
Oh.
I didn't say 424. I said
Oh.
424.
You gotta enunciate your R's.
Floor
That's an
20.
L. That's an L.
4.
It sounded like you said 4.
Fuck you.
All right.
Anyway,
So what floor, guys?
Continue.
What floor do we go to?
I say if this will allow us passage to any room, then well, this is great for our mission. But I'd like to see floor 20, this floor 24, and then 25 possibly.
Just so you know,
What is the obsession
that
with floor 24?
I took one of the girls from floor 1 with me, and she's along with us for all of this.
What?
yep. Yeah, this is actually happening. He
What?
mentioned it.
Would it not be a good idea to get rid of the
I just want to tell you that right before we got to floor 24, just like she just went from the slums to go into like
Could you clean her up and maybe give her some clothes?
prestidigitation at most, but I'm not buying her clothes.
Oh my god.
I don't. Would this offend the Mage King? I feel like it would offend the Mage King.
We just need to present ourselves nicely. I say.
I guess.
I mean,
Okay,
leave
We need to
fine.
make a good impression.
Just leave
I'd
her
say.
here.
Can
I
I?
say we leave the cow outside.
I agree.
If this
Okay,
was
I
if this
leave
was
her.
only an RPG and he was an NPC, I'd say.
No. Whatever. Okay, how about this? I'll leave her on floor 24, just so like she's just like, what the fuck do I do?
You
Like,
guys do go to floor 24?
I just leave her
Yes.
there.
The 25
Okay.
is probably like Mage King. I was gonna say Lich King, Mage King only.
Sure. I don't think so. He said any floor.
Well, I'm just saying
I think
maybe
he's.
25.
This is. Okay, go ahead.
No, that's all I was gonna say.
I feel like this is an invitation. This feels like hey.
It probably
come
is an invitation. Yeah, come see me. All right, never mind then. I'd say floor 25.
Are you sure you want to go to floor 24 first? Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
like
no.
demons.
25.
Oh,
Maybe.
That's where we store all the demons. You know, but 25 is okay.
Okay.
No.
Hey,
So-
you're pretty close.
I need
Good.
to get a like. Is this an elevator with just buttons, or like there's a door? There's like a dude inside hitting buttons, or like
Well, there's a dude inside hitting buttons.
how fast do the elevator doors take to close?
No, it's instantaneous. Like
Okay.
he hits the button and you warp.
Well, if we see the issue, we can just say, let's get the fuck out of here before we go to the demons, right? So let's like, I don't, whatever you guys want to decide. 24 or 25?
24 then 25. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
24.
could you guys could you guys fuck around on floor 24 for a little bit longer? Because my dad, for some reason, asked me to go to groceries and help him bring the groceries from the car. So I'm gonna
Let's see,
have to
let's see
take me
what's
at least
there.
5 minutes. Just chill
Alright,
5 minutes. I
guys,
just want to go to
straight
magic item
25.
shop.
Let's go meet the Mage King. All right.
I guess.
No, we're going.
Okay.
We're going to 24. We'll go to
We're
24.
24.
Okay.
We pop up there.
So, you enter floor 24. This place is a whole lot darker than you thought it was going to be. You see piles of bodies and many different creatures of different forms and shapes shoveling bodies into furnaces.
Oh.
What?
I asked the golem, "Is this garbage disposal floor?"
Oh, you say that out loud to one? You said to one of the golems. Okay, sorry. Do not be alarmed, traveler. Many do not get to see this floor until their death. This is where we clean up after the scourge.
That's what I was guessing. Like, it's probably the administrative floor.
This is
Satan,
where we
are you there?
do it.
I was making. Okay.
Oh.
So guys, who wants to explore this one?
my God.
I mean, the golem says to not worry, so I don't think there's any real danger. But
You know what we should do?
it's kind of giving me the
We
creeps.
should
We should get out.
chick here.
God, this
Kinda
is
push
where
her
I,
out.
this is where I wish I was a necromancer. Jeez. Oh,
Right.
This would be perfect.
Evil.
I asked him
Bahamut,
what is
give me
the
strength.
the
Can I jump out of elevator?
Oh, any laws here?
Okay, what were you saying, Renard? Sorry.
is
Ask
it-
him what laws are here.
I assume it's the same laws, right? Just general.
Yep.
I ask about necromancy though. Is necromancy allowed specifically?
Shut up, Scorpion.
Absolutely, it's a school of magic. All magic is allowed. You going up or down?
Probably up, unless you guys want to explore more.
No, this place is kind of like you know. Let's just go up.
I think.
I wanna
Sense an
attack
evil
something.
presence in this
You're
area.
going to attack one.
Attacking isn't
I
allowed, is it?
I mean, if she wants to get killed, I make sure not to associate with her attacking something.
Yeah, same.
Hey, we're in this together.
Not if you're
Oh.
suicide missioning.
Jeez.
Let's just
Okay.
go to the
Damn.
25.
Well,
Like,
I
let's
asked the
just-
golem, is there any other maintenance floors, or is it just rich to poor on the other floors?
Oh, absolutely, there are other floors. The one below this one is where they tinker and create people like me.
And what about 22? I asked.
Oh, 22, the armory. Below that,
Oh my
21, where the Warforged live.
Can I just press the 25 button?
Hold
What?
on. I would
I just got
love.
back.
I would love to learn about the creation of golems from the most expert golem creators there ever was.
No, home. No, home. It was just a trash space. It was a trash floor where they threw away all the
You
bodies.
can't-
That's all you missed.
Like you guys, you can't just throw a golem creation out in my face and be like, hey, no, don't go learn that from these, like, asked to study.
Go ahead. You're the one that's been like leading the party, so
I know, you're.
I mean, if
and
you
you're like one of the least
feel free-
charismatic people too.
jump in whenever you guys want. I mean, I'm just talking to like magical creatures, really. If you guys want to outvote me, I'm not like, hey guys,
I'm
let's do
perfectly
this.
fine with you
I
doing
don't
it.
care, but
I am interested in learning about these floors, but
I'm
I think we should
listening.
get to the Mage King as soon as possible
You have a point. I will ask
because
him
it is
for
an
my
invitation, as you
An
mentioned.
armory. He said an armory.
But we can't go.
Oh,
Take
oh,
their
wait,
arm-
I-
we can't go take their
I'm
arms.
asking the golem. I asked the golem. And what about this armory? Is this for golem use only, or is it like public use? What is this for? If we have access to it.
Oh, it's the floor where we keep the weapons that we distribute during the scourge.
You distribute.
oh,
May we take any, or are they off limit?
That would be ill-advised, for that would be theft, and the punishment for theft is death under the law of the Mage King. Ugh.
Right, just asking for understanding purposes. All right.
Oh, I gotta get fucking Wraththorns.
What about the
ready.
armory? Can we
The
go-
arm.
It's the same
That-
thing with the
God
first-
damn it.
That's what. That's what they were saying. Like that would be.
Okay.
Give me a second. I think my dad pressed the panic thing in my car.
Lol, 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 lol.
He did. Fuck. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back.
All right, 1. All right, let's continue.
So do we want to go see the Mage King since no home's down here?
Yeah, let's go to
Yeah,
Mage King, and then
yeah.
maybe if you let us after, we'll see the other floor.
Is
Alright.
anybody gonna push his woman out?
I thought she was already gone.
In the
Wasn't she gone?
area.
Yeah, she's gone. For all intents and purposes, she's gone.
Okay.
If he
Alright.
asked, she got swept up by a demon and dropped in a furnace.
Oh my god.
I speak to Jarvis about introducing me to the king in like a fancy fashion to make me seem more important than I am. I don't say the more important than I am part, but I tell him to make me seem important. Do the best he's ever done.
I'm back.
Absolutely, my liege.
And floor 25, boys. Hit the button.
We killed your bitch. Okay, let's go up.
Wait. Rewind. What?
No, nothing. It's okay. Let's go up.
Your
All right.
peasant woman's gone.
Oh,
Sorry.
Where'd she go?
You pushed her off.
Oh,
All right. So you make it to floor 25.
give me a gold piece.
As you make it here, something seems quite off. You see time itself bending.
Oh my god.
As you see the past and the present play out around you, as you continue walking around, you see little bandit-like creatures running in between the different points of time, and the world around you seems to be black and white in general.
I take notes on all these things I'm seeing.
Hey,
Do I see anything in
So shit.
particularly interesting about time?
Yeah, anything interesting other than all this?
Like anything that really catches my eye beyond the amazement, right? You know what I mean?
You see 4 people fighting a giant creature with a rat head.
wait, is that in the past or the present or the future?
That's in the past. That's the biggest thing that catches your eye. You recognize one of the people as Kratal, and one of the others as Solidus.
How devious.
I
believe
should
this
have asked-
man- Is he the time essence, perhaps?
Are there any golems around?
No, this floor, like I said, it's eerie. All you can really see, besides the path in front of you and a giant set of double doors, is different points in time being played back and forth.
I guess a double.
You
door.
see small creatures running around. Like I said, they're about the size of gnomes, running around, examining the different points in time, running back and forth and back and forth.
Are they aging as they go through?
Uh,
or are they...
Oh
I-
no!
They're
I go back before I go too far with the party. I go back to the elevator man and I ask him, any info on this floor that you can provide us?
This is the domain of the Mage King.
Right. Okay.
All right. So double
Alright,
doors,
so I
guys.
Yep.
Let's go.
It's going
Who's,
through.
okay, so who's walking in first?
I will if you want.
I'm always in the back.
I'll stay
I'll walk
behind
right
Birdie.
behind you, Reynard.
If a
Okay, I'll
god,
walk
if a god
behind.
wants to kill me, so be it. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
I'll walk behind Shizuku then. I'll be third.
I'm looking into this guy like he's the fucking king, mage king, mastered all the elements of magic. This guy's gonna be my best friend. I can already tell. Let's go.
I don't think so. But okay.
That's fair.
Low charisma being the most charismatic person on Earth. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh right. So you continue on. There's a giant set of double doors. I guess y'all push it.
I have
and
Jarvis
open
do it.
the door. Okay. Jarvis opens the door for the party, and inside color is restored once again. You see a throne room with scattered different points of magic flowing through the air. Orlo feels overwhelming evil in this room from his
no.
detect good and evil.
I will smite thee, God.
Oh, I wish. You know, it's pretty funny. This is just above table and just something that's kind of funny to me. The Rat King's first kill was Hercules. That was pretty funny. Because in 3.5 it works. It worked if you killed a god, you get half its god ranks.
Yeah.
So he spent his time killing off all the other gods. Anyway.
wow.
So hypothetically, if we were to kill him, we would ascend as a godhood.
Yeah, and you'd be unplayable, but yeah.
I don't think we could do it.
Unplayable.
Well, I'd take control of your character. The first cow god, the god of milk and murder.
I'm playing like swing jazz.
Hey, bull.
I'm playing like swing jazz on the stream, and I almost think it fits with the time loop. So yeah, he senses evil. What do we see?
You see a withered-looking man sitting on a throne, examining everything around him. Kind of in like a hyper focus, his head switching in all different directions, trying to observe everything.
I prompt the party to bow and kind of like elbow Jarvis.
Okay, this is just a meme, but like, what if? What if? What if?
What if I start killing you and to gain the Mage King's favor?
Hit him with a yeet. No.
Oh my god.
Any clue? Jarvis introduces the party to the Rat King. He introduces Brainard as the leader of this band.
I bow.
I imagine Codsworth's voice.
Wait, leader. Ugh.
Messenger for the group and whatnot. That he's the messenger of Kratos, this, that, the other, leader of the guild, pirate lord of the ship, whatever the fuck the ship's name is, because I forgot to name it. Yeah.
Turtle soup.
Turtle soup? SS Turtle soup.
Yes.
I like it.
The Grey Wave? How about that?
No,
turtle soup.
No turtle soup. I like turtle soup.
Well, this is how my life is. Anyway.
Okay, so we decide on turtle soup. All right, go on.
Does he speak?
He grabs his head to focus, and the tremorings of his body stops, and he focuses on the party as he looks down.
That's gross. You're gross. I'm just like, I smited.
My liege, it seems we're a bit out of time here.
He rewinds the clock.
What? Wait, what?
Funny. I like a sense of humor.
Wait, do we notice that he rewind time?
Yeah, you all feel a year younger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was about to hit middle age and get my bonus. What the fuck? No.
Oh yes. How much younger?
You're younger, exactly. I completely forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let's say we're all a year younger.
It's a year.
Well, the king, it seems for a year at a time.
Are we a year younger? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm 28 again.
If you want to try to resist it, it would be
no.
okay.
Let him do what he does.
I mean, 122 to 121.
On your character sheet, 23. I'm 23 years old now.
Hey, who wants to attack him and become an infant or a fetus? Who wants to do that?
He could.
Keep sperm.
I look to him and go, Your excellent Majesty, Highness, how do you do this fine day? We come on behalf of your friend Crackle.
No.
You already did it. I'm just gonna let it.
I'm sorry. Give me a second to prepare for this voice. I fucking hate doing it.
I'll say my next line. We have also met your friend Solidus, the vampire, and his daughter as well.
I welcome you to my lair. Thank you for joining me. Hey guys. I have seen you have met people from my past, and I welcome you to my domain. Sorry, I know. Like I said, I really hate doing his voice. Anyway, go ahead.
Kermit the Frog here.
Hey guys, it's the Mage King here.
What is your name, illustrious Mage King? We have never heard it spoken in your great realm.
My name is Rathorn.
I'm not laughing audibly, but
No, I understand. Don't
yeah,
feel
no, it's
Hello, Rathorn.
How did you come to own this illustrious land?
I built it using magic.
How old are you?
I'm just imagining like a really long nose.
That's fair.
I'm imagining Kermit the
I asked him
Frog.
how old he is.
That's kind of rude.
Age isn't a concept to me anymore.
Oh, so you're pretty much immortal because of your time abilities?
I have lived more lifetimes than there is in existence. Ugh.
Would you?
I must. Oh.
Would you? May I ask why these storms plague the area around your illustrious empire?
It's to deter people away.
Do you not
I knew it.
want visitors? My liege, we will leave immediately if you do not find us pleasing.
He'll
Oh
leave.
no, don't worry about that. I don't mind the visitors. You're just not going anywhere.
Oh.
You mean we can't leave?
This is
No.
why I said we shouldn't have said anything.
Wait, you said no, so we can leave.
You cannot leave.
Oh, we cannot leave.
Why?
pretty easy to congeal that from what he just said. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, you may try as you may, but there is no way out of this city.
Wait, then. Okay.
No, don't mention the crack.
I'm not gonna mention it. I'm just gonna ask him. Like, I've heard you allow other people to leave to go on quests.
No. People have come here after their quest to seek out glory, but no one leaves once they enter Kith.
Oh. Oh, why is
Why?
that? Yeah.
I do not allow them.
Why?
I mean, you like I said, you may try. I'm not going to stop you. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
What would happen if we, left the island? Or Kith itself?
Oh, nothing would happen per se. It's just I don't see it happening.
Oh, our future? You don't see us leaving in the future?
Does that
I
mean we're
mean,
going
like I
to
said,
die?
try as you may. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Like, what does that mean?
He's being ominous.
I don't think it's
I
necessarily.
know
a
it- I know
threat.
it's-
All right. I don't mean.
I know.
don't mean- Yeah, you can just speak normal if you like.
No. I'm sorry. It is hard to sound ominous like it, but it's very important for this character. I continue talking in that way.
I
Ugh.
look to the Mage King and go, so, since I'm going to be here for a while, you're a mage, correct? Master of all the illustrious elements.
You might say that. I am the only known chronomancer in existence, even.
Chronomancer? Do you think you could teach me a thing or two, not to be presumptuous?
I could. I do warn you, though, chronomancy comes with a price.
I do not wish to strictly practice your art, but I'm interested to hear about it, at the very least.
I mean, it's as if you say you control time, but I'm sure you noticed those creatures on your way in here.
Yes, in fact, I quite did. What were those?
They are known as the Time Bandits. They try to stop anyone of interfering with the flow of time.
Have you interfered with the flow of time, my lord?
Oh, I could. I mean, I do.
Have you?
Oh, absolutely. They're just too weak for me to even worry about.
Oh.
Is this the reason why we
Wait.
can't leave?
Did you? Let me ask him this. Did you always practice this, or did you learn it from Who'd you learn it from?
Oh, what was his name? It's been so many years. You see, as I'm sure you've heard, I started out as but a wizard's familiar.
What?
I've heard of this. He told us this, I think, with either Solidus or Crackle. Crackle?
Oh,
It's an apple. Go with that.
Crackle Pop. Yeah.
Rice Krispies. Okay.
Mice crispy.
I assume you've been in many battles.
You may say that, although I've only had to fight one in my life.
Oh. Do you have any relics, like relics from battle that you may be willing to part with, such as an axe?
Asking the
For you, no.
my lord, do you? If one
I honestly
day
didn't hear the answer.
we
Did we
were,
kind of cut you off?
you said no.
Oh.
I wasn't speaking.
Who's? I thought I heard someone else speaking. Almost positive.
What?
You said not for you.
Oh, okay. I did not hear that.
Anyway, go ahead.
My lord, if one day we were to happen off the island, somehow, I know in your illustrious wisdom you say it will not happen, which I believe, but if, theoretically, if we were, would you mind us telling your friend, Crackhall about your place here?
He scratched his. Oh God, no. That was almost becoming a normal voice. Anyway, he goes to scratch his chin and just kind of scratches at his body as a rat would. And like I said, if you can get off this island, go for it. You know what? I tell you what. Here, if you can get off this island, you can may do whatever you please.
Oh.
What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean, my lord? That is quite ominous.
If you get off this island and you decide to come back, you are above the law. Anything here is yours to take. That is below my level, of course.
Okay. While they're saying this, okay, you continue.
Could you be more clear on what stops us from leaving?
Oh, that's a surprise.
I think it's just something we'd have to deal with right now.
I'm probably gonna
to be
summon
honest,
a hawk tomorrow and like fly it outside the city gates and see what happens to it.
To where? There's like it's like a disc system, right?
Oh god, the walls
It's
are
like
fire.
discs.
So yeah, there's no crack anymore, is there?
Like yeah, like I mean, like this is a disc, and then on top of that there's another disc, and on top of that there's another one, like a cube.
Yeah,
or
but
whatever
what
the
I'm
fuck.
saying is like there was a crack in the wall before. Probably repaired it. Was it intentional?
No, it's
Oh,
no, that crack's still there. That crack's still there.
While they're having this conversation, would it be possible for me to just like head down there? How long would that take me? Like while they're talking?
I mean,
I sent up
Leaves
an
the courtroom of the Mage King just abruptly to go to the poorest district ever. Oh,
I mean, it'd take you maybe like 10 minutes total to get to the crack.
I'm just okay. I'm just wondering. Like I was thinking about this, and like,
I'd sit up and ask the king. As the Grand King you are, I gotta ask, why would you allow us access, us random travelers, up to your lair?
Oh, anyone may enter if they ask.
Oh, wow.
My lord, how many people have asked such a question?
Oh, wait, that was meant for... Anyway, It's been a few hundred years, so let me think.
Oh, wow. So we're the only people that asked.
Like I said, about 1 or 2 people every century or so.
And
Huh.
you don't care if we tell anyone your name or who you are? Does that matter to you? Just to be...
Oh, I don't care.
They've just let you live up here by yourself and don't bother you? My lord, is
Yeah.
that not lonely?
And a lonely life, whatever. I can create infinite of me. What do I care?
Infant... Could you...
How'd you do that?
Could you round that down? To maybe a number that exists?
If I had to guess at my current strength, I could probably make 10,000 copies of myself.
Ah. A good friend to have, then.
It's a Canadian Kermit the Frog.
E?
You sound like George
Sorry about
Peterson.
that.
If you know
Damn it,
George
I've been
Peterson.
muted this whole time.
Stop muting your mic in the first place, then.
I didn't mean to.
All right.
I was adjusting it.
Did you want to say something?
You're supposed to grab his hand and hold him and say, "Friend."
The Mage King? I'm not sure we should touch him.
If you're gonna be friends with him.
Yeah, but he's like a weird time traveler. I don't. Since I will be here for eternity, may I learn the art of golem crafting from your golem crafting servants?
Be my guest.
A wide smile goes on my face. Let's stay here for life, friends. We're citizens of what was this place called again?
Kith, K-I-T-H.
All right, I gotta write that one down.
I slap him.
Kit?
Me?
Pipped.
Yes.
You
No,
slap
slap
me.
the king.
Roll the
Lamau,
hit.
okay.
Roll the hit.
Okay.
I was like, get a hold of yourself, man.
You roll a tank.
Yes.
Oh, or
Yeah.
less handsome.
Slap the power of a tank.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot my +7.
So you slap me?
Yes. Get a hold of yourself. I said get a hold of yourself.
Can I slap Nahom back?
I look angrily. And I go, Your Highness, did you not see an assault just occurred in your very throne room? What do the golems do about that?
You mean I can send the golems on them?
Holy crap.
Before they get here, I will cut you in half. I'm just saying if that does
I
happen.
don't think so.
Holy crap.
I
didn't mean to do
What the hell
that.
was that?
I don't know, gods. Am I allowed to defend
I need
myself
to tend to a
against
slap.
such an action?
I got some medicine for you, boo-boos.
Wait, did you really call the guards on me?
I'm asking him if I'm allowed to defend myself.
Well, absolutely.
You know, this, and I let Raynar know like, before he
I'm just saying, if you actually
It's
intend to, like,
option.
to fight me over like a slap, I'm going to do
Oleg,
something.
Oleg, what are you saying?
No, I was gonna say like this king is. It seems like he's letting us like do anything except maybe like break some laws, but for the most part he seems friendly, which
Yeah.
kind of makes me suspicious.
Except for letting us leave.
Of course, that's where the suspicion comes in. So
I'm gonna cast Reduce on Mr. Minotaur.
All right, what's your spell save DC?
It is a 14.
Okay,
Kinda
so
safe.
Minotaur.
Also, with
I
danger
think there's
sense,
a
I get
certain
advantage
save
against
he has
those.
to roll. It's a Constitution save.
There is. So, Mr. Minotaur, roll a Constitution save for me, please.
It's Constitution.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Still.
He was gonna pull up with his strength there.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh!
you are now ant side.
Okay, so he is now size small.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
You
Put him in the
cause-
bag of holding.
Make die.
I die.
Do I want to put him in the bag of holding or punt him?
You know, this just makes me. I'm not actually like super small now. I'm
Yeah,
just
you're-
like what?
You're like
I'm
gnome-sized.
I'm 4'5".
No, you're going in the bag of holding.
Are you
Yeah,
sure
pick
you're
on
4
someone
foot
your
five?
own
I'm
size
4
now.
I'm 4'5". I am still like. I'm
Who
not
cares?
like.
Still put you in the bag of
You're
holding.
still way shorter than me. Your damage is reduced.
Yeah, but 1d4.
God, you
I
slap-
get.
Why did you slap me?
Huh?
Why did you slap
Get a
me?
hold of yourself.
Now
I
that
just
he's
look-
I'm saying the
We
1d4
should
doesn't
all
even
slap
reduce my
him now.
bonus, my attack bonus.
I
So.
both look at
I'm
this
fine.
entire
Jesus,
ordeal
what are you
like
talking
point.
about?
If you really want to
How do I
attack me, you
PM?
can.
Real quick, how do I PM on here? Sorry.
Slash W
Slash-
and then the
Slash
name.
W the name.
I am not-
They'll give you a pop up.
There you
Listen to me.
go.
Warlow's going
And there goes the.
Oh.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah. Have a good one, man. Take care of yourself.
Bye, Dustin.
Oh, what do you feel?
I'm just trying to think, like, in character, I don't think Reinhard would be cool with that at all.
I got you. RP to your heart's content.
I want to throw a rock so bad.
All right. Well, I get up from my meditation.
Are you meditating?
Yes, I was meditating because I used my one action of the year of as long as I meditate, I can answer or ask any question I wish.
Oh my god,
And
you
it'll
asked
be-
me.
Oh, really? That's
And it says that nothing's gonna happen if we leave. It's just the issue of getting out of the town. There's, I guess, invisible walls and guards of many kinds.
I cast light in his eyes,
In his eyes.
the Minotaurs.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Is it like a dexterity save thing, or like what?
I don't
Let me
think
see what
attack?
save.
If
don't
the target
understand what this
held
is.
or warned by a hostile creature, the creature must make a saving throw dexterity to avoid the spell.
Yeah, I get advantage on dexterity saving throws, so I'm cool with
hey, Dustin's about to get off.
He did
so
get off.
after
He did.
after we do this,
Are we just
we're
done?
gonna call
Yeah.
it a night.
that. I pass.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
What time is
You already
it?
got
7:10.
off.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's
We got
10.
our 4 hours.
We stop at 10?
Not
Yeah.
4 hours. We got our 3 hours. We stop at
I
11.
mean-
We usually stop around 10:30.
Yeah, I mean it's up to you. It's up to you guys. We'll play. I mean, I'll play as long as y'all want. I mean,
Well, I don't
mean-
want Dustin to miss out on any other.
And
stuff.
Sunny's not here.
Yeah.
You just want to end the plot stuff for now, and then just like chill around the town doing stuff.
Pass.
Well, we'll talk to. I guess we can just tell the king. We can just like, all right, we will talk. We will come back at a later date.
okay.
Let's just start.
All right, cool.
Push it home.
Thank you for
Alright,
hearing
cool.
us out. I say as I
You want?
bow
do
and
you
then
really want to fight?
head back.
Wait, how long does this shrink thing last?
I don't
No.
remember.
If you
It
hit
goes away
anybody,
as soon as
I'm
I
gonna hit
cast
you.
light in your eyes.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, it's based on concentration. All right, cool. I'm back to 9
God,
foot
I
11.
am not. I'm not happy with it. I really just.
What?
I feel like my character would just kill you.
You about
All
killed
right.
me. I'm just saying.
You can fight me.
wait,
Go
wait.
ahead.
We should have a battle royale with
But
the
above
I'm-
table, like that's really just not a good idea.
We could just have like we could just be like, oh, like you dishonored me. We must fight
We're
till
joking around and
unconscious.
training and playing with each other.
Yeah. Could just meme fight for a little bit if you'd like.
So am I ending
Just
the
like
stream?
as-
Are we done?
Hope you guys.
Alright.
Yeah,
I thought we were just gonna do stuff.
I
on
mean,
the
we just
town.
head back to the elevator and then like anything significant happening, Jake, or we just like do our
Alright,
thing.
stream.